Hello, everybody, and welcome to As Long as Everybody's Having Fun. I'm your host, Mr. Max Boivin. I'm joined once again by my good friend Phil the Trill, and also
Oh,
today another good friend, Crispy Table Runner Crispy.
Here
GG
I
in a
am.
long time since we talked
oh
last.
shit!
There
Oh
you
shit!
go.
Sorry about that, guys.
Usually I just do that vocally, but we got the
Yeah,
professional in the house.
yeah, exactly. The
Consummate
natural
professional, table running crispy. How you
fitting
doing,
right
man?
in.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. It's good. Excited to be here.
A long time coming. This episode.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
Glad to have you on it.
yeah.
Glad
Feels
to
We
be
wanted
here.
to,
That's
yeah.
right.
We tried, we tried to get outside of like the our usual circle, right? Trying to open new door,
Mm.
become a Big Ten show, but people don't want to talk to us for some reason.
Talk to the idiots for a while.
You know?
You were
No,
slumming
no
it,
offense, all
slumming for a
previous.
while, and then that's right.
Yeah, we extended their hand and they rejected it.
You did what you
Oh, there
could.
you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
There you
did
go.
what you
My Air
could.
Trumpet is here at the show. I for your number one military supporter. Thank you. Yeah, I think you're right. You're number one. You're the first one and the last one. But the
your
only one.
trumpet might single-handedly be holding up this corner of YouTube, if we're being
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
That's not an exaggeration. I think that is true. Loyal
He
fan.
he puts the quarter in the machine.
He does. He
Yeah.
does.
I
He pays
appreciate
his money.
Move. It's such a good move.
It is classy.
Yeah. And those show, they always like some fees that come with putting those show together.
Yeah.
Do it as a hobby, right? So, but it's out of pocket.
Yeah. How you doing, Max?
I'm doing all right.
You getting your ass kicked a lot, or have you been kicking ass?
A bit of both. I got like some bruises, right? I got like a bunch of bruises on the arm and stuff like that. Like I got like some punch. I got a big bruise on the chest. Like I got like a knee in the chest.
Oof.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so also I tried to because I'm so big, right? And I need to always like hold back a bit, right? So and they don't feel like they have to against me. So
No.
Yeah, you're like a wall or like a punching bag or something.
yeah, it's very asymmetric, right?
Yeah.
Very.
Crispy, you ever do any fighting stuff?
A little bit of boxing.
I was like, I was looking for a boxing gym.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to. Everyone's like Brazilian jiu-jitsu around here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Yeah. So I was like, I want to find a boxing gym. I want to get punched in the face occasionally.
Just
Yeah.
occasionally, not all
To
the
be
time.
honest, you know what I mean? And then, but it's like that, and then finally, you can relate with this probably, Crispy. Finally, like one of my random teenage students is like, "Oh yeah, my dad's gonna open a boxing gym." I'm like, "Okay, well, let me know as soon as he opens it." And
Nice.
then I'm
Yeah.
like, I see them in the hall occasionally because I only have them one semester. The student,
Mhm.
I don't have him anymore. And so I see him in the hall. I'm like, "Hey, did your dad open that boxing gym?" It's like, "Oh no, it hasn't happened yet." I'm like, okay. And then I fucking asked him like last month, like, "Hey, they opened the boxing gym?" He's like, "Oh yeah, you did.
Oh,
I forgot to tell you." I
there
was
you
like,
go.
"Okay, well, I can't talk to you right now, but come let me know the details." Never
Mhm.
saw them again.
Ah,
These are with
doesn't
people.
want his dad to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just
But
teenage.
boxing the boxing training is a lot of fucking cardio, man. It's like it's
Yeah,
it's
it
good
is.
exercise.
It's
Yeah,
really good.
yeah.
Not
We do
built
quite a
hard.
bit. I think we don't do as much as the boxers,
Yeah.
but we do a little more flexibility, right? So it's different thing. There's a lot of
Mhm.
flexibility today,
Mhm.
a lot of
Yeah.
stretching. It's not my strong suit. Let's just say
Oh,
that.
I'm so inflexible. Like no.
This is our Father's Day show. Happy Father's Day,
Yeah.
Chris.
Hey,
Yes.
thank you,
And
and
to
to
you
you as
too,
well.
Phil.
Yeah,
Thank
Yeah.
you. I
Yeah.
think I have a gift coming.
nice.
Already.
I got
Nice.
mine already.
I
It's great.
I spied my wife and 6-year-old conspiring to surprise
Ooh,
me.
Oh,
nice.
And then like
nice.
my kid noticed that I spotted him, and then she couldn't get the grin off her face. It was probably the most adorable thing, seeing my 6-year-old girl like try to keep a secret from me. I'm like, "You being sneaky." It's pretty adorable.
Well, and happy Father Day to every people that are watching that are fathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Rumble chat does come through, guys. Hey,
There you
Sherlock.
Right
go.
on.
Wow.
The
Sure
Rumble
go.
chat
Hello.
does come through, thank goodness. All right.
So, guys, how have been your gaming week? Any like gaming this week? Let's start with Crispy because I know Phil, you got like some stuff to tell.
things
For
to-
me, like I didn't do any role playing game. We played like Netrunner,
We did.
and that's all the gaming I did.
Yeah.
It was fun.
You know what? I haven't had much gaming this week. I've been busy
Yeah.
helping out Junior
Oh,
his house, like painting house stuff. So I've been
oh,
it's all whole painting. I'm the cutting in expert.
Mhm.
is he back in the? Were you down in the States or?
No, that's going to be in a couple weeks. Going to go down to the States to celebrate 250 years. July 4th.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of America.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see,
Excited
yes.
for that.
yeah. Not of Junior.
No,
Junior's
that's
that
my
old.
I was just helping out my son paint his house. So
Oh, I
that's-
thought. No, it's your daughter that live in the.
You coming
yeah,
into
my
Tex-
daughter lives down in the States. And my son-in-law, of course.
Are you coming to Texas, Crispy?
No, but I
Okay.
want to.
All right. I don't know
Oh,
who
I
else
want
you
to.
know in America.
I know a lot of people in America now.
Well, I'm saying to
Great.
celebrate 250 years.
Oh yeah.
Seems
Well,
like it would be like a family thing. Maybe
it's a
not.
family thing. Yeah, I'm going to be down with my daughter, and she's already got we're going to go to a monster truck show. I can't
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
Honestly, I think that sounds
America.
awesome.
Oh, man, I should
We're going to
find
set off fireworks
to do.
and go to a firing range, and
Yeah.
we're going to do
Eat some
manly
barbecue.
American stuff. I love it.
It's awesome.
Wear overall.
Yes. Yes.
Wear a hat.
I'm going to drink a lot of White Monster. I can't wait. It's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
be good.
Get a sunburn.
Get a sunburn. That's right.
Oh, like
I might buy a
typical American
cowboy
stuff.
hat. I
Yeah.
want to get a cowboy hat.
Yeah, with like the star and stripe. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Get a
Wave
cheap
some
one,
flag.
or if you want to do more like the frat bro sort of party move,
Mhm.
they're a lot
Get a straw.
cheaper.
Yeah. 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 Get
Yeah.
a straw one.
Yeah.
It might be a lady's hat, but
The Texan is going to
probably a lady's hat.
Probably just a tourist, aren't you? Yes, I am.
Yeah, I didn't plan anything at all. I guess I'm bad. Like, obviously, I'm going to eat a hot dog at some point, but that's pretty much the only thing.
I
We
don't
have
think that
this,
requires that
we
much
have this
planning, does it?
No, it doesn't require planning to eat a hot dog.
Something you can pretty much do like spontaneously. You know, I'm gonna eat a hot dog. You go to the corner of the street, you get a hot
You
dog.
gotta buy them. I mean,
Yeah. Well, you can
especially at
yeah.
this time of year, it's hide me.
Oh, really?
But because everyone's trying to get a hot dog. But what I was gonna say is, our city has like a little fireworks display, but like we have like a Westminster Baptist Church style guy
Mhm.
who comes out to all those events with the bullhorn and tells us that we're all going to hell every time.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Sounds fun. I want to bring popcorn for
And
that.
it's like we're all sitting there as soon as the fireworks show starts. He's like, "Well, it's time to repent." You're like,
Well, here we are again.
"I guess you're all burning in hell." I'm like, "Ah, shit. You're right, but I'd like to get my goods in beforehand, you know." I guess he's trying to save me or whatever. But
Yes.
okay, so no gaming for you, Crispy.
No,
All chores.
unfortunately not. A lot of planning, but no actual games.
All work, no play.
Yeah.
At some point, we have to get a game back together, right?
We
Like,
do. I think it's
I
time.
miss it, guys. Yeah.
I think it's time.
Is your game on hold with your buddies over the summer, Phil? Or what?
No, we're
yeah,
playing.
We're going there.
You're
Yeah.
So I have good news, Crispy.
Mhm.
I started playing a Rifts game with these guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my GM friend, I was a character actually. The GM kind of, I guess he got burnout. I don't know.
Oh, burnout.
He got the burnout. And so I was like, I'll GM. I kind of want to GM. And so
Did you give him advice about like gym burnout?
You should give him advice.
no.
It'll lead to more GM burnout.
I just referred him to some videos. That I
There you
think
go.
I might enjoy, yeah. No, but
There's no shortage of them. There's no shortage of videos about burnout.
On this very same channel. I did some
that's true. I should do that.
with actually good advice.
I should promote people probably. Anyways, so we're playing Palladium Rifts, right?
Mm.
Which is cool
Hmm.
until you play it, and then you're like, oh, I don't really like this game.
It's true, actually.
Everyone wants to play Palladium Rifts until we start playing. And then and everyone was like, man, all these rules. Like the big one was like the big thing that stuck out to me was like there's like 5 different radio skills. So
Hmm.
it's like you don't know which one applies
Hmm.
with which, especially if your GM is like, this is more of a radio scrambler type of role than a radio advanced.
We've kind of tiptoed into the advanced radio from the basic radio. What?
Do you have any TV surveillance actually?
I don't know.
Oh no, I didn't take that one. Just the scrambler and
The one that always gets me, that makes me laugh, is like the basic radio. I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you need basic radio for?
You find like the
I
power
can't
on
figure out this
button.
AM FM thing. What's going on? I don't know. Where's the dial tuner? I don't know what the tuner is. What's a
This
tuner?
isn't working. Yeah.
I can now like preset some station.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The basic radio skill is enough to like set the clock of the radio.
Yeah. You
So
said
it's not flashing 12
programming
anymore.
Wouldn't need that.
it's like, oh, you
Basic
push
radio.
the knob to turn it on. I thought it was like something else.
Oh,
But,
yeah. the
anyways,
ears.
so-
I got to get the ears, the antenna. That's it. Basic radio. Roll the
Adjust.
skill.
So the basic consensus with all the players was we don't like this game. And so I was like,
Yep.
why don't we try Easy D6? And so I'm running
Good
an
on
Easy
you.
D6 game for them. Then
Mhm.
they're like, let's play sci-fi. And I'm like, I have just the universe for you. And we're playing a Horizon game.
Good for you. That's awesome.
Isn't that
Oh, I'm
cool?
excited for that. That's great.
They love it, man.
Oh.
I've been making these tables and stuff because I always wanted to do like gear in Horizon with like inclinations and shit.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
I set up this this AI basically. I used my helper,
Mhm.
and then I was like, give me some tables. So I basically having them roll. There's like a random shop table basically. So they'll
Mhm.
roll a d6 to determine like the system, and then they'll roll another d6 to determine the rarity of the item, and then the
Cool.
other d6 will be whatever AI generated other 6 items I got out of that, and then I'll make it
Interesting.
not stupid because AI made it stupid.
Yeah, obviously,
Yeah.
man.
Give it some inclinations. One of them
They're
that I
trading
got
fucking
was
Reddit. What do you expect, man?
here's some that I've gotten so far. There's the Type 3 or Type C jump drive. Lets
Cool.
you re-roll a 1 on a
Mm.
jump, your first one, and also
Nice.
requires 1 less AM3.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. More efficient.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
So
another one is
you're gonna
like-
keep on the theme of like always looking for fuel.
Yeah, of course. I actually convinced them to ride the same. I actually put them in the new Horizon, so the one that's at the end of our campaign.
Nice.
They have Naomi AI agent
As
in
the
the
oh,
ship.
cool. That's cool.
And I've corrupted her, and she's like fucking with her. She's basically like a ghost in machine right now. And
That sounds awesome. Good on you. That's
Yeah.
great. I love to hear
And,
that. That's great.
another gear that we did was like burn a unit of thorium
Mhm.
to get as a free action to perform a maneuver action.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's a good, that was a good idea, man.
That's a
Yeah,
good
That was a
idea.
And
I like
so,
that.
and just stuff like that. And that's like a cheaper. It's you can do it like once per combat. It's called I forget what it's called. But basically all these like little tricky things that kind of deck out your ship. So that's what I'm doing.
I
I've
love
been,
that.
I've
I
been
love those
enjoying
kind of
all
things.
these loot tables and item creation and stuff. It's been fun.
Good for you. That's great.
Yeah.
The other thing that I wanted to talk about is I've quit the search for Vampire Play-by-Post. I'm no longer looking for it.
Why
Yeah.
did you look for that? Degenerates, all of them.
It is all the
You know, and I hold vampire players for the
Mhm.
most part in pretty high esteem. Like they're pretty good role players.
Mhm.
But the
They're
problem
human
is
beings.
they're
Mhm.
yeah, you know, they're decent role players, but if you put them in where they're just typing things out, you're just going to get fanfic.
Yeah.
And you know what kind of fanfic you're going to get,
Yeah.
right? You know what you're gonna get. It's gonna be
You
degeneracy.
wish that you were getting.
If you were on a play-by-post vampire game, I'm sure you have your own personalized FBI agent that's just like every day he sits down, he has a big heavy sigh. Oh boy.
That would actually be preferable to what's happening, in my opinion. Not
Yeah.
the not too illegal, obviously, but there's like this urge in Vampire Play-by-Post because they're all part of the alphabet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so
Yeah.
like they're all their vampires are all having tea parties and friendly and accepting of each other's flaws and sweetie pies deep down. So it's like the opposite of what you want. I would rather have the edgy, like dirty version of vampire rather than
like there's not much difference with like with the werewolf, right? In those kind of circle, like except like
it's more the
yeah,
furries.
exactly. They all want to be fucking like the vampire do like the kind of like gutsy like hot topic tea party, and the werewolf player just do the fucking yiffing, right? Just,
yeah, it's a real bummer.
That's too bad.
So basically what happened, the reason I gave up was when I was playing this one guy, right? So I'm playing like where time is linear, like a weirdo, I guess. And this guy, he's fucking in 5 scenes at the same time.
What?
And I'm like, well, what it, and I'm in a scene with him. I don't realize he's doing that. I get there at scene 1. I get him at scene 1. And then he starts like picking up all these other scenes because he's trying to be the boss. And then I'm like,
so he's just bogarting the mic. He's gonna bogart the mic in a play-by-post.
He's power gaming the XP out of it too.
Oh jeez.
Oh wow.
And and then he leaves me on red for like 2.5 days because he's in all these fucking scenes. And I'm like, what do you do? Why, like, what are you doing? You're in 5 scenes? And he's just like, well, that's kind of how it is with play-by-post. And then the main ST didn't say shit. And I was just like, okay, I'm not here.
So you're not
There's
gonna
so many
start your own
things that have gone
server?
wrong. I'm done with the time violation.
You're not gonna start your own server, like your Chud by Night?
Chud by Night. I was thinking about doing Chuds by Night, but maybe some other time. The main reason I want to do Vampire Play-by-Post is because I do want to tell stories. So obviously I shouldn't be doing role playing, but it's like I want to tell these stories about these characters that I have very clear pictures of in my head, and I want them to go through an experience that is interacting with this like Camarilla type society. But I don't know how to make it happen. Maybe it's just not meant to be. Maybe there's no way to make it happen.
Well, you know what?
I want to write the occasional vignette, and then I want to role play as well. So what does that medium look like? I don't know.
Collaborative storytelling.
Yep.
It looks like play-by-post vampire without shitheads.
That's the hard thing. How are you gonna find them?
Yeah, it doesn't work. So maybe next year maybe 2027 will be the year.
Maybe. Sure, everything will be different then.
But yeah, we played Horizon. It was good. It's a fun time. Naomi, this is what was happening, right? Sorry to kind of bogart a little bit here, but this is what was happening. I was doing they're flying back, and these guys are, it's kind of leaning into our topic. These guys are OG, 1D, 2D players. And so I have this like all-knowing, can do anything AI floating around in their ship. And like, hey, why don't you drive the ship over here? Hey, what is the best way? What's the price of cabbages in this system? And what's the fucking this and that?
Yeah.
And so immediately I was like, oh, this is becoming the Naomi show. So I'm like, okay, well, she's dead now.
She glitches out.
Really?
There you go.
So they like asked her a question, and I would just like stay quiet. And they're like, Phil, do you hear me? I'm like, oh yeah.
But you have to get them out of the ship.
I know.
Yeah.
Meilleur trumpet, c'est be the change you want to be the change you want, Phil.
Good
Right.
advice.
I want to get BLG on board. I feel like it would be a really cool BLG project.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I need to
busy.
get more street cred.
They're too busy.
I know they're very
Yeah.
busy people.
You got to pay them. Then maybe.
I mean, they're putting Kickstarters out. What
Mhm.
they ain't got time to run some shit play-by-post server.
But that's the thing too. If you want to get the street cred, you kind of have to
I gotta get my
dilute your
Kickstarter.
message, right? You need to appeal to the masses.
Yeah.
You cannot change the masses without changing yourself to appeal to the masses, right? It's a problem. It's a fucking paradox.
Yep.
I don't quite understand what you're implying I should do right now.
Become a like you
You got to sell out.
Pop another
yeah,
button.
you gotta sell out.
Pop another
Yeah,
button. Yeah.
pop another button, exactly.
I'll sell
Yeah.
out. I'll sell out.
Show
more.
some skin.
Yes. Show us your feet.
Yeah.
I
That's how
think
you
the
do it.
move is be even more insufferable.
I think the move is more nauseating backgrounds.
Yeah.
That's the move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, people like color. That's what I've been told.
They do it. That's right. We'll teach them. We'll teach them for liking color.
I just got to throw it up on the 4D Discord. I'm sure I can get some folks.
I mean, honestly, I can think of one guy that would be already on board. Like he's
Yeah.
like, because he does enjoy the, I think, I don't know if no, I shouldn't say he does enjoy. He seems intrigued with the story games, which are obviously different than role playing games.
Mhm.
And it might be a good fit. So
I'm still not sure what the definition of that is. It just seems like
I'm
they're
not
kind of
either.
vague version of a derogatory term for a role playing game.
I think it's used as a pejorative,
Mhm.
and you know, for what I've seen, I did watch a true story game, and it wasn't interesting to me, but I could.
Is it self-described as a story game?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it definitely was. It was what was the guy's name? The Lindy Beige or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was a
yeah.
true story game. Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
project they
yeah.
were doing.
I saw that. Like I
Ed
don't know,
Boston, hello. Happy Father's Day.
Like there's a lot of retcon, and they negotiate
Yeah,
every scene to make it the most interesting for the story.
That's right. So what they're
Yeah.
doing is they brainstorm what
Yeah.
the next scene should be for the story to make the story more interesting, and then they would basically the role play part of it was just them role playing out the dialogue of
Yeah.
that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Different.
I hated it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No,
Max isn't a fan.
no.
So
Before
common.
we move on to the what?
I said that's so common, just like metagaming how the
Mhm.
scene should go with someone.
Mhm.
Yeah,
when
but
you
at
want
least
specific
with Lindy
character
Beige
play.
and Lindy Beige, right? They
Mhm.
were that's what they were doing, right? They
Yeah.
didn't pretend otherwise.
They didn't pretend otherwise. They
Yeah.
didn't say, "Hey, we're playing D&D. Like, here's watch us play Call of Cthulhu," or no. It was their own. It was something else. It was
Okay.
Before we move on to the news, I just wanted to say, like, regarding your Rift issue,
hmm
if you did like a Savage World Rift, probably for that reason, right? Crispy, you played some Savage World.
Oh, I love Savage Worlds.
Okay.
Would you think it
I
worked
do.
well for Rift? You think that's the solution to play Rift? If you think the world of Rift is cool, but the rules are stupid?
I know several do. The problem I have with it is that part of what makes riffs is
Yeah,
the janky system.
yeah.
It is the OCCs and the all of it. It is kind of what it is. Like it's
All those fucking acronym, I get PTSD, man.
yeah, that's
so-
right. You do occupational character classes, and
Yeah.
that's what that is.
Honestly, like my friends had way more of a problem with it than I did because I know how to play it.
Mhm.
But they're
Yeah.
just like learning it. It's just like, oh.
Oh, it's a hard
And
one
my-
to learn.
And then
Yeah.
my GM is one of the guys, is the type of person who will make sure you have the right skill
Mhm.
Yeah.
versus
Mhm.
sort of
Mhm.
gloss over some.
I like Savage Worlds a lot. I have some troubles with it for online games. I think in person it works better, but for online it kind of forces you to be in a VTT and use some automation, and It really does lean heavily into the bennies, and online you're going to have to talk about it. In person you don't.
Oh yeah.
You still use them, you just want to talk about it. I think for those that are just getting into Rifts as a setting, I think the Savage Worlds Rift is probably more accessible than the original, but I also feel like the Savage Worlds Rifts is a much more sanitized version of the world, and
Oh yeah.
the original setting is much better than what they've created, because in Savage Worlds Rifts, it's just assumed that everyone's part of like the Legion of Heroes, or they just arbitrarily put you into this new construction, and that to me isn't as interesting as the Rifts games that I want to play, where you have somebody that's coalition, and you have someone that's on the run, and you have someone that's from the Federation of Magic, or I like the messiness of it. And Savage Worlds Rifts tries to clean up a lot of the messiness, and they just say, oh no, all the coalition guys, it's just bad guys, you can't even play them. And I'm like, but I kind of want to play them sometimes. Maybe they try to make it a little more clear as to who the good guys and bad guys are. And what I liked about the Rifts as a setting is that it just says, oh, here's what's happening, and you can see how some people are bad and good, and maybe at the same time, and it all kind of depends on your perspective. And it was messy and it not clean, and I like that.
Okay.
Messiness is like I like setting where like things are not always like super clear.
Yeah.
Before, like, I just want to say, like, Groundhog Guy saying that a guy to play in 40 session, proceed to story game. I couldn't get him I couldn't get him to see the difference or stop. And Austin said I was talking to a coworker whose brother would railroad him hard when they play. He seemed interested in 4D, and I guess that's going to be a bit of the topic of tonight. But before we go there, let's do some fun, important news. Let's talk about. I need to find my bumper. Oh, they moved the other shit. Get in the way. This week in fun, important news.
It's fun, important.
Sorry, I was just cracking up. Max cracks me up. Yes. Oh, they did. What do you think? Oh, God.
Yeah, like they sometimes like you go on StreamYard, you have like some muscle memory, but this moves thing around.
They move
right?
things around. I know.
It's like fuck up your rhythm. Yeah. But so obviously, like, I need to say that because sometimes we've been criticized of it, and like we kind of give our impression on the news, but don't use us as a primary source, right? Just like if there's news here that get you curious, go look at it for yourself, because like we're unreliable.
Who am I to say not to use us as a primary source?
We're role playing as journalists.
Yeah, we're giving like an approximative knowledge of the news, but half of it is made up. We're co-creating the news.
We're co-creating it.
I'm a character actor, or what's that called? Shit.
Method actor.
Method actor. There it is.
Yeah.
That would have been funny if I remembered that.
You're my favorite method actor, Phil.
Yeah. All right. Paizo, let's start with them this week.
Oh, this is big news, guys. Sit down if you haven't heard this yet.
Sit down.
No, I don't know if you know where I'm going. Like, they fired 12 people this week.
Yeah, I knew exactly where you're going with this.
Yeah,
big news.
Because of like the Diamond Distribution bankruptcy.
Yep.
And I don't know if people might not be familiar with what Diamond is. Diamond is a distributor for like a comic book, Magic card, and some RPGs, right?
Yeah.
And so they had like
the big
10 million worth. It was a big one. They had 10 million worth of book that from Paizo.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently Paizo didn't like fill the proper form when the bankruptcy was declared.
That's
so
right.
Now Diamond was at the right basically to liquidate the asset that they had free and clear to pay the debtor, right? Mainly like JP Morgan Chase.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, like Paizo said that they lost $2 million in 2025. A net loss of $2 million.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. Because all those books they couldn't sell.
Nope.
Need to fire their accountant.
Well,
Yeah.
they follow 12 people. I don't know exactly which one. And they also announced that because of that, because now they have like to enter like in a cost-cutting measure.
Yep.
They're gonna do some cut to the content they bring to Pathfinder Society and Starfinder Society, and the package they made for like the digital VTT, like Foundry and stuff like that. So there's gonna be some change. Like it's until they can come back to profitability. So big hit on Paizo.
Huge hit. Huge hit.
Yeah, and Paizo is a union shop, so that's also like now like those firing. Now there's a negotiation to do with the union and shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah, complicated stuff a lot.
Super complicated, like Phil says. They need a better accountant.
Yeah.
Need better legal counsel. They had way too much inventory just sitting on consignment. A lot of risk, a lot of counterparty risk with Diamond, and they got caught. And now it's, you know, stop watering the plants, stop doing everything. It's
I wonder how have they changed ownership a lot, or
I don't think so.
Like one of those events that makes you sell your company.
Well, yeah. The problem I think they have too is that they've been trying, it appears as though some of Paizo's revenue streams were licensing their content to other, like you were talking about Savage Worlds. I mean, they licensed to Pinnacle Entertainment the Rise Pathfinder and Rise of the Rune Lords to be converted over to Savage Worlds.
They did one to 5e as well. They did. Like
they went to 5e.
Yeah. They're trying to get some money in, right? By anyway, they're also working on a new game now, 13 Omens. We talked about it a few weeks ago, so I don't know if that's going to be impacted. Like, they didn't talk about it as far as I know in the release.
But is Owlcat part of Paizo?
I don't know.
The guys that make the Pathfinder video game.
Oh no! I think they just licensed the Pathfinder IP. Yeah.
Big news though. Big news.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
So that's the big news. Yeah. We talked about that a few weeks in a few shows in a row, right? About the D&D Beyond drops and how people were upset that you cannot share the drops. Now they came back on that, and now like if you have like the master tier subscription, you'll be able to share your drops with the other drops. So like the little tiny piece of content they give you every Thursday.
Battle Pass, yeah.
Basically, yeah. So that seemed like what's a lot of like we do something, people get mad, we walk it back, right?
That's right, Max. I was just going to say that it can't be good to build goodwill to be doing this all the time. Like, oh, we're going to do this. Oh, okay. No, I guess not. I guess we won't do that. It just sounds
like bullied by your audience, right? Like, like at some point, just like try to be a little more preemptive, right? Like,
yes. Maybe you should just workshop these ideas a little more before you release them to the wild and then get blasted and have to walk it back. Like that seems.
I don't know that there's a lot of goodwill.
I don't think there is either, Phil, and I think it's because of this. I think it's because of this.
Because of things like this, but things like this have been on for a long time. So it's like, are they really losing because they're being scumbags again?
It's like in other news, water wet. Yeah.
The thing also is like now the audience, like they have the vibe, I guess, that they can have what walk back their bad decision, right? So every time like everything something like they made like there's like somewhat minor, they're gonna make a big sting out of it just because like they want to have their way, right? So they're basically getting declawed by being like by pussyfooting around so much, right?
Ideally, you have a good team where you don't have to listen to people on the internet. Because holy shit, listening to the people on the internet is such a bad idea. Except us, of course.
Except us, except
the primary sources.
Present company excluded. Everyone else.
There's been so many games I played where it's like some bastards online. I softened my language just then. Some bastards online. They just complain and complain and complain because it's not exactly what they want, because what they want isn't the thing that was designed in the first place. And then the developers change it up to cater to this mob of loud people that aren't buying the game anyways. And that's a tale that's been going on all over the place. So if
Yeah,
you're in the
true.
position where you have to listen to the fucking internet because your
Yeah.
team is just so greedy, they have absolutely no idea what's good.
Mhm,
It's like that's crazy. You're in a bad spot.
mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
Yeah.
For example, well, I don't want to say, but there's so many different IPs that have pissed me off. This most
Mhm.
recent
Yeah.
Dune. I tried out the Dune MMO.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like they opened up. It was supposed to be this like real big PvP game, and then they started opening up the PvP only zone that has all the best loot to PvE because people were like, I don't like playing in the PvP because they kill you there. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
they do. Get in the
That's you know
group.
why you want to play the MMO if you don't
Don't
want to
play
like
the game. And then
yeah.
they cave, and it's
People
like,
don't want like it's like a
now
it's
the
like in a
PvP is
vampire game.
dead,
But
but there's no reason to do it. You just go to the PvE area and get all the high
Mhm.
loot.
yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
sorry, I just wanted to. I've been ruminating on that for a while. Pardon me.
But it's like when you're saying like the last show in your vampire game where like people are afraid of conflict and they don't
Mhm.
you need to have the consent to be it's like
Yeah.
man, like man up at some point,
I
right?
saw that
So,
happening a lot with
playing a game, you're
with
gonna lose sometime.
I saw that happening a lot with Arc Raiders also. Like,
Yeah.
it's a PvP game, but people are complaining when they get killed because they're like, "Hey, what did you? Oh, great, you killed me. I hope you're happy." It's like, what? You're in a game where we do that.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
That's nuts.
It is.
Anyways, sorry. Bit of a tangent.
Yep.
But yeah, listening to the internet is a bad idea for
Bad
a
idea.
strong development team. Trust your art director and your development team, or at least get one you can trust, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no soul in your game. You're just a fucking cash grab.
Well, hire better people. Like
Yep.
hire
Yeah.
That's the prerequisite of that. Yeah.
hire better people, not just
Yeah.
people that check off the right boxes. Like get the
And
real
it's not-
talent in
and
there.
I'll say you don't need to completely ignore the critic of the or the feedback of the audience of your
Mhm.
audience,
No.
but you cannot take it for cash either. Like because
No.
sometimes they express something that they're not satisfied with, but don't listen to their solution because they're not designers. They don't sometimes they think something is gonna be good, but they don't realize what it is gonna take away. Right? There's always like trade off and stuff like that.
It's like those-
you put in
it's
a
like
mechanic.
It's like those 1-star Amazon reviews where people just like totally misunderstand what the product was for.
Oh yeah, I ordered the wrong product. This is 1 star. Or my favorite. Yeah, the product is great, but I don't like the delivery.
Yeah.
Dude, like what thank you for your helpful review, sir.
Yeah.
There was no way for me to get this shipped on Tuesday. Like, oh, okay. Anyways, sorry.
All right, let's go. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Renegade Game Studio announced new edition of the Transformer, the G.I. Joe, and the Power Ranger role-playing game.
That's new edition. Okay.
New edition. And one thing that is interesting, at least to me, is that those new edition are going to use the D&D 5.5 E system instead of the current what they would call like the Essence 20 system. And it was interesting because like the G.I. Joe, Power Ranger, and the Transformer, they all IP owned by Hasbro. And when Hasbro wanted to have those RPG made, they didn't go to WotC. They went to an outside studio, external studio, Renegade Studio. And Renegade came up with their own system, the Essence 20 system, but now that didn't work too well, apparently. And now they're remaking the game with D&D 5e rules. And they're going to crowdfund them on backer kits soon.
So who's crowdfunding it? Like, because this is a Hasbro IP. Are you telling me Hasbro's crowdfunding their?
I guess it's Renegade Studio,
or is Renegade Studio?
But that's an interesting question. From what I understood is like that. Sorry, Phil.
Renegade isn't small either, but
Renegade isn't small either. No, isn't small either. But also, like, if I recall correctly, it was Hasbro that wanted to have RPG for those IP, and they hired Renegade Studio to do them. If I recall correctly, it's not like Renegade that approached Hasbro to have the right for those IP.
Such
and
a
then you say like, Yeah, so now the crowdfunding is kind of strange, and
I don't like it, man. I gotta say, I don't like it.
Does Hasbro also have Power Rangers? Because I think Power Rangers is on that
Yep.
same system.
Power Ranger, yeah, it's also Hasbro.
Have
And
any
My
of you
Little
guys
Pony.
played that system? By the way?
I
Sorry?
haven't. No.
Have you
No, I-
played that system at all?
Mm-mm.
Or do you know
Nope.
anything about it?
No.
Know nothing about it. Yeah, I know a little thing about it. It was D20 base, roll under skill.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's all I know.
But yeah, you own the fucking pardon my language. You own the best like role playing game developer in the world. What are you doing?
So these are really just settings now for
Yeah.
D&D. Like we can reskin D&D 5.5 to be Power Rangers or G.I. Joe. And
Basically, yes.
It's like,
what
yeah.
does this say? What does this say about the state of the hobby that we have to have the same core rule set
Well,
for
you know what
every
else
new
you
game?
can you know what else you can play with the D&D 5e system, 5.5e system now?
My Little Ponies?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Which
too bad.
also is also made by Renegade Studio, by the way, the My
Oh,
Little
okay.
Pony game.
Is it a
Okay.
Yeah,
hack?
so it might come. But I was saying Vampire the Masquerade.
Vampire the
because-
Masquerade is going
because-
5.5?
White Wolf is publishing a crossover product on D&D
That's
Beyond called Bound by Blood that bring the Kindred class to D&D 5.5e and Vampire Dark Age adventure. So now
Okay.
you're gonna be able to play like a vampire in that kind of world with the 5.5 rules.
Only if I get to play a tiefling. That's the only way.
That is interesting. I guess you could. I wonder if vampires a race.
I think I make it a class.
I feel like you would do like vampire race and then clan class. I don't know what you do.
I don't know
I'm
what
just
they do
trying to think if I
exactly.
hate it. I'm trying to think if I would hate it on its face. Like obviously I hate
Yeah.
the company, but
Yeah, they did the Kindred class, and I could see like you have the subclass. Maybe that's where they're putting like some
Yeah.
kind of clan in there, right?
Gangrel subclass. And
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not joking. Like, yeah, like it's true. There is a Rick and Morty D&D supplement. It's true. You know, they're going
Yeah,
the
I
same
guess
way that
they
they
just
did with
take all the magic ones and put them in.
I mean, this
Yeah.
is the same thing that Hasbro's been doing with Magic the Gathering, right? Like they've
Yes.
been
Yeah, SpongeBob and
SpongeBob cards,
Spider-Man.
and Marvel cards, and Doctor Who cards.
Yeah.
and- I mean,
yeah, no respect for the integrity of the IP of the lore, right? You know, it's like the kind of Fortnite kind of approach, right? But in a
Yeah.
Fortnite, you know, it's a goofy game that you're just there to compete and stuff like that. You know, it can be funny to play as Peter Griffin,
mhm.
but when you're doing role playing game and you're trying to be immersed, you know, that become kind of silly.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is what it is, right?
I wonder if it would work though.
What Peter Griffin?
D&D mechanics in a vampire game. I'm trying to think of what it would be like, but
I think it will work because like it's kind of like you know, D&D always kind of like this superhero kind of vibe, right? Where you have like those power and stuff like that. So
So how would they
not a
using
lot of
those rules?
customization though.
So they're gonna reskin like stress as hunger, maybe, or like what? The stress
no-
mechanic becomes the hunger mechanic.
Is there stress
That-
in
he's a stress in D&D 5e.
I guess. I don't know.
No,
I haven't
I don't
played
think
enough.
there's exhaustion.
Exhaustion. That's what I
Oh,
meant.
yeah.
So they'll do exhaustion, but they'll reskin it as hunger.
Hunger.
I'm curious.
know.
I don't think I'll ever play it, but I'm curious.
Yeah,
I don't like the homogenization of things.
it's a bit annoying. Yeah. Like I like when you have different system that try to
Me too.
achieve different thing, different
Yeah.
vibe, different tone, right? Like
Exactly.
mechanics are important to me. Just like having everything with the same system kind of like weaken the hobby in my view.
Yeah, but it's like it's all Hasbro, so why wouldn't they use the same system?
Well, I think I think Phil, you're right. It makes sense. Like
Yeah.
why would we publish something that isn't compable with everything else
Yeah.
that we're publishing?
It's kinda
That
like
makes
the
sense.
Palladium model,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And then you got
But you know-
and then you got Wizards or not Wizards, Onyx Publishing or Onyx Valley. I don't know who's making it. White Wolf.
Yeah.
Kind of benefits them to cross
Yep.
over.
Well,
Yeah,
they're hoping that some people say, I like that world. Let's see what the system does. Let's dive a little deeper, right? I guess that would they hoping to have some conversion from that.
Was that the Gen Con announcement? Or 'cause I heard there was going to be a Gen Con announcement for Vampire.
Oh yeah, from Vampire. I didn't follow up on that. It's true.
Wonder
Like
if
people
that
were,
was-
it was kind of like 6th edition. It was kind of confirmed, right?
That's
They're
what-
coming with a 6th edition.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear much more about that. I
I
don't
heard
know
it was
if they,
confirmed. I have heard other things. So
Yeah.
I quit those Discords, so I don't know what's going on. Or those
Yeah.
people are keeping up with it though. But yeah, I don't know. Are you gonna make a Bastard Sword 5.5?
License it to
You-
5.5.
You little
I don't know. That defeat the purpose, right? Bastard
Yeah.
Sword is not about the setting; it's about the system, really. So, right. The what was I about to say? No, but
Yeah, I
now we
agree.
can play like we could play a game where like Phil could be a vampire and I could be a GI Joe and Crispy could be a Transformer.
Power Ranger.
I want to be a
all
Power Ranger, man.
Oh yeah, Power Ranger. Sorry.
Pink Ranger Crispy.
Pink. Yeah.
And we can all play like with the same system, with the same mechanics that mesh well together. It's great. It's a great time for the hobby.
Could be a Gangrel riding in Bumblebee,
Mm.
Oh yeah.
or you could get the Destructicons. Are they Destructibot? I don't forget. It's the Destructicons, right?
Decepticons? Are you talking about Decepticons?
Destructicons is what I'm
Oh,
talking about
okay.
with Devastator.
Oh,
And
with
then
Devastator, of course.
We have like the Power Rangers are in each one. I think that's true.
Oh.
Anyways, and they're vampires.
And they're
And they're
vampires.
vampire. Well, yeah, if you multi-class, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Power Ranger Gangrel.
I'm a Power Ranger / Kindred.
I'm gonna dip into Kindred here.
I'm just take
I'm
a-
gonna-
Yeah, we'll have all those build videos. Oh, goody. Like, we're going to get the build videos.
I'm gonna
This is
dip a
the
couple
OP.
levels into Decepticon. Actually,
Decepticon Toreador is broken. Here's why. You won't
Yeah.
believe. Number 4.
Well,
uh,
and we thought the Paladin Warlock was stupid, right? But like now we're opening again.
the luck feat is still OP. It doesn't
The
matter.
what?
Luck feat. Lucky? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a lot of build videos.
Yeah.
You've been watching those build videos again.
Watch a lot of build.
Stop it. Where's my bottle of water? I got to spray, Phil. Stop it, Phil. Stop watching those.
Mechanically, it makes sense.
Mechanically, it just works.
The What's he posted a new job opening for a senior AI engineer on Indeed. Right?
Okay.
So people
They don't
like,
use
look at
AI.
that.
So,
Yeah, they say, exactly. Like, and the listing description talked about implementing AI in their tool and product that are customer facing. And there's also mention of like designing scalable system for intelligent generation of player assistance,
smart.
tutorial, and NPC behaviors.
Mhm.
So you're gonna see like AI come to D&D Beyond, and you're gonna ask questions to the AI about how to play the game, and it's gonna give you like wrong answer.
Yep. But it'll give you the wrong answer quickly.
Yeah,
And there's value to the quick wrong answer.
yeah. When
I tried role playing with
Custom-
an I tried role playing with an AI the other day. It got like super sexual with me all like randomly.
wrong kind of role play.
I was playing vampire, obviously. So
Anyway,
and then
that's
I'm like with my sire.
Yeah,
I'm like, hey, sire, here,
you got
have
the
this,
assignment.
have this offering. It's one of my herd. She starts feeding on it, and then she's like, I don't want to get too explicit, but basically she's telling me to eat her out.
what?
Too explicit.
Yeah. You
I
get
was
the
AI
end.
chat-
I was like,
chat
Jesus
bot.
Christ.
There you go.
Jesus Grok, what is this? He's like, oh, sorry. I was like, what the hell have you been training on?
All of those vampire play-by-posts. That's what it's been
Yeah.
training on. It's reading
Exactly.
all of the play-by-posts
in your
in that
DM.
game that you just left.
Yeah.
Have you been reading my DMs, Grok? Stop that.
There's a new platform to buy and sell role-playing game, either in print on demand or on
This is
print on
funny.
demand through Lulu, yeah, or on or by PDF. It's called RPG Trader. Let me put that on screen so we can look at it
RPG
together.
trade. Okay.
That's the wrong one.
He
Why
did
is
the
your-
thing again.
There we go.
Why is your fucking like StreamYard is struggling when you shouldn't put your wheel there. I'm gonna fucking remove it to this.
Well, I didn't know that it couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it could, like StreamYard cannot handle like presenting two things at once.
It can, but it always picks the wrong one. Maybe I should put my wheels up before you put
Yeah, it's stupid.
like the
anyway.
most
I don't
recent
know why
one.
he does that.
The one that presents.
I don't know why he does that. Like it's I always say, oh, I need to present something. Like let's try this one, right? It's like the add to stage thing.
Wrong.
So RPG Trader, right? So it's rpg-trader.com.
Mhm.
And they have like a strict no AI policy.
Right.
And they have like policy against like hate speech and discriminatory content. And, you know,
Good.
they have like a Blue Sky account, right? That you can follow them there. So, you know,
Oh,
I don't know if I
brother.
would trust them. I'm like that, you know, obviously doesn't give me like, it doesn't make me feel like I want to do business with them. They seem to be gonna be like no better. Like all the problem we have with Drive-Thru-RPG, right? From the outset, it seemed we're gonna have them there again, right?
Yeah.
So Max, question about this RPG Trader. The only difference then between this and the big guy, right? Drive-Thru-RPG, is that they're going to prevent the listing of some products based on AI something or other, or they offend the wrong person. And
well, I guess on the AI thing, because like the Drive-Thru-RPG already censor based on content, right? If they offend, if you offend the wrong thing, but Drive-Thru-RPG does allow for AI content. You have to flag it.
You just got to flag it, right?
Yeah, you have to flag it. Yeah. Here, if you try to list your product, there's a box to flag the AI content, but when you click it, it brings you to the page of their AI content policy page that said you're not allowed to list it. Go fuck yourself, right?
Right. Okay. So this is what I'm struggling a little bit to understand why this is needed, and what is their value above Drive-Thru-RPG other than they've already
like,
curated.
This is like Drive-Thru-RPG with no more free speech and no AI.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Sold. Drive-Thru-RPG with now no free speech and no AI. Good. Okay, great.
Yeah, so it's like a more restrictive direct, like
I feel more comfortable with that actually. I just feel more comfortable with that.
Yeah. But you know, for some people, right? Like I guess you don't like AI, and it annoys you to check if something has been listed as AI or not, right? No, you don't have to worry about it. You know, if you don't want to set the filter when you shop on Drive-Thru-RPG, you can just go there and you know it's all gonna be like
they might have sales at different times, and they're both pretty much a bummer on their politics. So
yeah, but it's
whatever.
You know,
it's a step in the wrong direction.
Like, you know, yeah. Well, competition is good. I wish it was like you wish.
Scroll up to Stoneburner.
Yeah.
Looks like a Death Star. Is that a skull?
It's a solo friendly. Yeah, I think so. I think it's Scottish.
Okay.
There seems to be like what I was saying. Like there seems to be a lot of like lone werewolf role playing. There seem to be a lot of like solo things. So I guess it's for people that don't have friends.
Okay.
Solo like TTRPG. Yeah.
It's a lot easier to censor speech if you're not around anyone.
Well, and if you cannot tolerate people with diverging idea, you often
be around
alone, right? Exactly. So yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Which is really what everyone wants. So I encourage that.
Yeah. So there's that, right? I said it was
Exciting.
worth noting, but I'm not that excited about it, right? It's not the alternative I wish I would have seen.
Yeah.
Oh, and Flame Zombie say the side does look nicer, and that's about it. And a funny thing about the side is like some people accuse them, and I didn't want to talk about it because like it's very like vague, but some people accuse them to have used
Some people
cloud.
say.
Some people say that they use cloud to cloud
Oh,
to
Claude.
make the
It's
so,
Claude
yeah,
is the website.
cloud to make the website. Like yeah, like they say
That's
like
funny.
man,
That's
there's a lot
irony.
like yeah, and I don't know if it's true because like the anti-AI people are always going those fucking witch hunts, right? I don't fucking care that much, right? I don't really care. But like they say, like, oh, there's still a lot of like a cloudism in this website and in those marketing pitch and stuff like that. And say, well, that'd be funny.
That would be
And
funny.
but I could see that, right? Like those people are, they're
The
having
witch
standard
hunter
and being like,
is hunted.
Mhm.
Classic.
Yeah.
Tales old as time.
Tale is old this time.
Is there a thing I want to talk about? Like, because next Saturday, it's gonna be free RPG day.
Oh shit!
On the
I forgot about
27th.
that.
Yeah, so you can go to your friendly local game store,
Yep.
which oftentimes are not that friendly.
Give me some
here,
shit.
Yeah, and get some free. Like in the UK, it's gonna be delayed and the date hasn't been announced because like there was some problem with customs for the product. So like they're gonna have they're gonna announce like the event is delayed in the UK. But if you're in US and Canada, it's gonna be and maybe other part of the world. I don't know. I cannot tell you for every country that is participating. It's gonna be free RPG day.
And there's
so you
like
can-
lots of pamphlets of like free RPGs stuck at the Strait of Hormuz,
Yeah,
just waiting for their escort.
Every year, same time.
Come on,
Come on.
you don't want us to delay our holiday.
Let the free RPGs through.
Yeah,
There's a 40
at
free
least make a
item.
deal for the free RPGs.
Yeah.
It's
There's
culture.
40 free items that are going to be offered. A lot of them like are fond of no interest at all, but that's
Mm.
me, right?
Mhm.
You can go look on the website and see for yourself what appeals to you. I can mention a few quickly, and maybe you can tell me like if that would you think it's cool or not.
So we're gonna do a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs
here.
up, thumbs
Yeah, let's
down,
do it.
exactly,
Let's
right?
do it.
Yeah.
I'm
So
already
Chaosium is gonna offer like a quick start for Viking Age.
Oh,
Ooh, Viking Age.
Chaosium Vikings. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'm a thumbs up for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have the book already, so I don't care about the quick start, but
I'm getting it for free, sucker.
Yeah.
Keep that
there's
thumb
gonna
up.
be a preview of Zombicide Plague Bearer RPG, a Zombicide
Ooh.
RPG.
Ooh, I'm
Zombicide is
interested.
One of my favorite
I'm
board.
interested in that. Yeah, like I saw that. I said, "Oh man, that's fucking interesting."
That's
I'm
the
into that.
cool mini or not, right? Zombie side.
Yeah.
The game.
I think it is, yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna be an adventure for
Also, you guys
Dungeon
never
and
want to fucking
Kitten.
play zombies with me.
you play like zombie killer.
I mean, obviously you're not gonna play a zombie. How
I
do you
could play
role play a zombie? Nice.
Brain.
Yeah.
He did it. He solved it. There it is.
There you go.
Dude, I'm
Done.
immersed.
I was there.
Fucking immersed right now. Sorry.
There's an adventure for Dungeon and Kittens.
Dungeon and Kittens.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah. You can have my
Is
copy
it
of that.
5e? That's what I really need to know.
No, it's not 5. It's their own
Thumbs
system.
down, dungeon.
It's a
and
French
Kitten.
company.
Yeah, yeah.
and
I'm sorry. I'm
we
not
talked
there.
about it a few weeks
French
ago,
shit.
right? Like it's a
Man.
French game. It's Donjon et Chaton.
Oh,
Can they make a more
Shut
Max Bavin game?
Yeah, and it's gonna
C'est
come
pas possible.
with its own cartoon when it's gonna.
Oh shit!
I
That's
need to
Oh.
watch that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
bande
back, I'm
dessinée.
back. We'll
And
play.
you
Can I get
and
a
you
bande
you can use the music.
Music.
Well, or in French they call it like la miaugie.
Meowgy. Oh man.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, man, I think that's gonna be great.
Zombies,
There's gonna
no. But this, yes.
Yeah. No, I'm yes on the zombie too.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a quick start for Arkham Horror RPG.
Oh yeah,
Which I think
I'll
is
take it.
interesting
I'll take a
too,
look at
right?
that.
What is the
Yeah.
difference?
It's
It
based
could
on
be
the
a
card
difference
game.
it can be a different
Card
spin on the
game is based on
Lovecraft,
what are we doing?
but it can be a
I
different
actually sold my
spin of
copy.
on Lovecraft mythos and gaming, right? So it
Yeah.
could be interesting to see what where they go with it. You know?
I'll take it because it's free.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well,
got the right
I don't know if I
price.
would pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dolmen Wood is gonna offer a Kickstart. You know, they always have those big Kickstarter and stuff like that I don't fucking care for.
Yeah.
I think it's
I
a
don't
five.
even know what you said just now. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
it's
Dolmen
Wood. Dolmen Wood. I always hear about it. Dolmen Wood. They always sponsor people and shit like that. You know, they sponsor those big YouTuber.
Oh, I bet they'd be great if they reached out
to us. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah,
until then, that's gonna
Until
be a
then,
no for me.
sort of extortion.
Talking about like a kind of horror or investigative horror RPG, Vassen often also
Oh.
offer a quick start. Free league. So they
See,
offer like they have the what?
This is why they use old IPs. I have no idea what that is, and I'm not
Vassen?
interested.
It's like it's kind of a Call of Cthulhu. It's done by Free League, but it's more like instead of like being the Lovecraftian mythos, I think it's more in the Scandinavian kind of myth stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm more
It's
interested in
investigative
that
horror.
than Arkham Horror, I would say.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. They're gonna do. Oh, I forgot who does that. There's a quick start bundle for the Root and the Avatar RPG. Somehow they seem to be offered together as one thing, right? So Root
Root,
is
the
also a
board
board
game?
game.
I'm
Yeah,
not
Root is
interested in the
board game.
Root
There's a
one, but
RPG one.
Avatar. I would play Avatar.
Avatar, the blue tall cats?
No.
Or
No.
Airbender?
No, the Benders.
No, they're Bender. And that was a huge Kickstarter before, like for
Yeah,
a
it
while
was.
they had like the record.
Yeah.
The record of a crowdfunding. Then like Cosmere RPG took it, and now
Mhm.
like the Neon project, whatever, like D&D
Yeah.
5e and Space Opera took it with 16 million last week.
Yeah, I
But-
really like that world a lot. I would love to play in it.
I would absolutely
Oh,
play
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of bender would you be, Crispy?
No.
What do you mean? Firebender, of course.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Nice.
They're all cool in their own way,
Yeah.
except for the
Well, not-
waterbenders.
except the air.
They're stupid.
Yeah.
I'll be a
Yeah,
firebender.
the air ones are only cool if you can be like really OP with it, like where you like suck the air out of someone's lungs, like that.
I guess.
Or a
Well, the
blood
water
bender.
bender, they can become blood bender. Right?
Bloodbenders, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just be a band of firebender, like fascist firebenders. I think
Yeah.
that's-
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That
Yeah.
sounds fun.
I like the earthbender too, right? It's
I like
pretty cool.
Earthbenders, yeah.
I like them all. Earthbenders
Yeah.
was going to be my suggestion until I got this Clan O firebender.
Yeah.
Right?
It's because they all have like a, like the waterbender.
Yeah,
they're kind of like
waterbenders are cool
they're-
too.
Well, like they all have like a team, right? Like waterbender, they're kind of like a primitive savage
Mm-hmm.
living in igloo.
Mm-hmm.
The airbender are like those Buddhist
High
monks
culture,
living-
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. You're right.
You use a fucking boomerang made of bone, right? And a stone spear.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. The firebender are like very industrialist. The earthbender, they're the most like normal like civilization. Yeah, we have cities, but we're not like super into
The desert
machine
people,
and shit like
though.
that.
Mm-hmm.
The earthbender?
The earthbenders.
No, they're not desert people, are they?
I don't know. They always seem to be around brown, sandy dirt.
They're farmers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're I don't know. They seem they're the more normal people, right? The more
Ooh, that's a
just
good point. Firebenders use the lightning bending.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty
so
cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Love it.
Yeah. The earthbender do the lava bending.
Airbenders are also
Yeah.
awesome. Let's stop kidding ourselves and saying
Yeah.
that airbenders aren't badass because they're
Yeah.
totally awesome. They're all awesome.
Yeah.
Great sis.
And the last one I had listed was like Talsorian Games offer a quick start, I guess, for Fossilized Violence, a prehistoric RPG.
Interesting.
I
Yeah,
never
no,
really got.
Prehistoric?
I don't think I like it.
You don't think you like it?
Okay, so is it like Land Before Time shit going on right now? Like there's dinosaurs around and you got.
I think there's dinosaur and people, together, right?
Can
So
I
it's not
ride them
like
like a Turok? And
Well, yeah. I mean, that sounds like that
You're gonna try the
cool
giraffe.
cartoon where,
obviously riding a dinosaur. It's-
yeah, the guy, like the caveman with his Tyrannosaurus. I'd play that, man. Yeah.
Okay. Would I?
What is that called? Primal? What is that?
Yeah.
That,
Cartoon.
the
There's a
cartoon?
named Primal. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, no.
it's cool.
You know, people know I'm a big fan of Ra, which is like
Was that a word?
Ra. Yeah.
The Texans. What do you say?
What?
How do you say that again?
Ra.
That's what I thought.
Rahan.
God.
Ra. It's a French comic about like this caveman, right? Like
Oh, it's a
Uh,
caveman name. That makes sense.
it's
Right
a
on.
caveman. Yeah. Ra.
That's fair.
Yeah, like I grew up watching this this cartoon, right? Because it's a comic book from a store, but I made a cartoon out of it, and that was my role model growing up.
Nice.
This blonde, muscular caveman walking around with his cutlass,
Yeah.
looking for where the sun set,
Nice.
trying to figure out where the sun is setting, where the sun is going away, so he's always moving west. Yeah, he's fighting monster and man.
What if he wakes up in the morning? Is he like going east? And then he's like, hey, whoa.
No, because
Yeah,
he
like-
doesn't. He doesn't care where the sun's coming from. You want to know where the sun is going out, right?
Yeah.
You know?
It's not like you watch the sun and then see the progress. You gotta see it over time, right? So
Yeah, but he's not dumb. You know where
He's
where
not
the
dumb.
sun. You know where the sun is gonna set, so you move that way.
he's not dumb. He knows where the sun sets.
Yeah,
It's not like he's dumb or anything.
yeah. You're not
Okay.
always like moving.
Are you
toward the
sure
sun,
about
you know?
that?
Yeah. We got
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, let's move on. There's not much. Like I always like to look at some crowdfunding project. There's not much this week, but there's a few that I think are worth of mention. Spellbook Vagabond, a pulp fantasy role-playing game expansion for a more hero option, and I thought it was an interesting word of mention because it's making quite a bit of money, $116,000 US, right? So 164 Canadian, because our money is worth shit.
Yep, it's worthless.
Yeah, and I thought I was quite surprised because, and I never heard of Vagabond.
Yeah, me neither.
They call it like a pulp fantasy role-playing game with kind of a OSR. It's from Oklahoma. Maybe
Maybe I have.
Zombie knows them.
Maybe I've heard.
Well,
Well,
this guy.
Oh, Professor Dungeon Master throwing
You got
his
an
weight
endorsement.
behind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, those are for sale. So if you ever,
Yeah, they are for sale.
So are we. So are we. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we are.
It's a D20
We are for sale too,
rollover,
guys.
right? All right. Player facing resolution. So
Stat block AI means
I don't know what
valuable.
that means. It run itself, and
sentence
you can
mix?
play solo, right? So again, that's
Good.
Steam
So
now,
I have no
right?
friends. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Co-op, so GM-less. So if nobody want to
Okay.
commit, and guided.
Oh,
Guided.
Like,
oh, okay.
I thought it was an interesting choice of word.
Very interesting.
Guided, yeah, right. And so you get like traditional, right?
I
Or
don't
like,
like the. I don't like walking around on my own. I like to.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
so the guy making
my
this.
handheld.
Oh man, I'm not
Probably
a
doesn't
fan of the guy
understand. Yeah,
making
no.
this.
that for me that was a big red flag. Calling the traditional way of playing with the GM guided play. That
Yeah.
was like, oh man.
Yeah, because the guy making this doesn't get it. It's It's according to my ear trumpet. It's Indestructible that makes this.
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why there's so many eyes on that person.
probably a little bit.
It's compensating.
Yeah, it's
Did you see the-
overcompensation.
And then if you scroll up. Oh, the I'm sorry, the pledge.
What
side.
pledge? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Land of the Blind. Oh, there you go. Oh, because like in the Land of the Blind,
See,
the
Terran
one-eyed man is king.
Indestructible
Land
pounds.
of the
Yeah.
blind, the one-eyed man is king. Yeah.
That's kind of funny name. Those first, like that's clever. I got
It is clever. Yeah, I'll hand it to
It
him.
is clever. Yeah.
Oh, way to own it, dude. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you don't have a role playing. That's the problem.
Oh,
yeah.
that guy. Oh,
Who's that
I
guy?
don't know who that guy is.
Short
Rest
Rest Studios, another D&D tuber. I'm not a fan.
It looks like
There
he
you
told
go.
you something. He told you so. Hey, I told
Yeah.
you so.
Elder Goblin Games. I don't know who any of those fucking guys
Don't know
are.
who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had high expectations when I kickstarted it, and they
I was
were
like, oh, it's Destiny.
blown
Oh
out of
no.
the water.
You seem to be on a list, or it should be.
Yeah,
Let's,
probably.
I don't hate
Believe
that
it or
hard
not,
though.
like, scroll up. I want to
What?
judge this guy. What is
Yeah.
this picture you chose? Close your
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
It's doing the whole.
It looks
My
like he's
wife's
squinting at the
boyfriend
sun.
bought me a Switch. Look at.
It's like a half-ass soy jack. It's not even a full soy jack.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
half soy jack.
Oh, yeah,
definitely
whatever.
already
Yeah,
Vosh.
one
I
of
guess, like,
those.
maybe,
I don't
maybe
know.
more like Vosh.
Yeah, he's probably more like. Wait, I think you're right, Churchill. That's who I was
Yeah.
thinking of.
It's all the
I
same.
just-
Oh, Bob Well Builder.
Hey, yeah.
Oh,
I'm a real
Bob.
builder.
Bob.
I don't like. I don't hate
I don't have a
Bob.
problem with him either.
Yeah.
How can you
I
have a
don't-
problem with Bob?
Yeah,
Very
Bob
fun.
So
seems like a nice
inoffensive.
guy.
He seems
Yeah.
like a really nice guy.
I'd like to have him on at some point. Like, well, I
Sure.
think I've reached out to him, but obviously, like, he never got any reply.
No,
Yeah.
But yeah, because I'm stinky.
you got to pay him.
You stink.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
Think
one,
about it.
right? So if people are interested by that, I should put the link in the chat for people at home. If you want to look at it for yourself, if you think that's interesting and worth your time, you can go. Spellbook, Zion Vagabond, and Shadow Dark. Oh, okay. I was reading at the tag in the
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
whatever. I think they just
Oh
put it
no!
that-
Look at update June 16th. The situation with the Strait of Hormuz may impact shipping. They
Oh,
are
man.
shipping it through the Strait of Hormuz. But
Oh,
wow.
again, another RPG foiled by the Strait of
Stop
Hormuz.
shipping through the Strait of Hormuz.
Stop shipping through the Strait of Hormuz. Your RPG
Why are
books.
you publishing through Iran?
Why? You should look at. All right, Indestructible. You should have put this on RPG Trader. Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this as a Kickstarter backer or whatever?
There you go. I'm sure they would have been okay with him too. Like nothing
all
was
made
going
with
to be
oil.
offensive in that game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let's go through the Strait.
Talking about made with oil, Memory Core, low poly RPG. Is that a console? Is that a gaming console? No, it's a role with the TTRPG. They
You
fucking
thought it
say
was a
that at one
gaming
point.
console?
This is not a console. It's a TTRPG.
Get ready
Oh,
to have
my
your
word.
expectations subverted.
Every day we drift farther from God. Like this is the what are we doing? This is terrible.
I can tell you what they are doing. They're making quite a bit of money.
They really are. I've been seeing their ads. It's weird to
Unreal.
do
really?
advertising for a Kickstarter, right? Maybe that's not weird.
I don't know.
I
I-
mean, I'm sure it works.
I don't
Like-
see
like,
ads. So I don't know,
kinda
like, for
weird.
me, it always seemed like a big waste of money. Like, why don't you fucking use Brave browser?
Yeah, exactly.
why do
Like,
I
who's
see
who's
that-
looking at
why-
ads?
I mean, I do
Yeah.
use Brave browser, but I'm seeing this ad. Oh, because I'm watching YouTube on my television sometimes.
Oh yeah, I do too, but like through Brave browser as well. So
Oh boy.
even on YouTube on my phone, that's what I do.
So is
Because
this
fucking
an
YouTube ads on
RPG?
That would
YouTube.
require some media box computer things.
Is this a TTRPG that is meant to be played like a computer RPG?
It is.
Yes, it is.
And I really don't get the point of having a GM.
What
It feels
is the
like
point
it should be a
then?
board game.
it's
It's a
actually
board
like
game.
meant to be played like 6 TTRPG because like there's one system and 6 game that emulate like old school game.
Mhm. It's very
wanna play,
clear.
like, a-
It's a very clear skin. There's like Metal Gear Solid.
For-
and-
You people saying like it look like it should be a board game, you don't need a GM. Well, the solo mode has been unlocked, so you can play
Oh,
without a
good.
GM. There you go.
I
Yeah.
liked it.
We had to unlock that, folks.
And 0 prep times, simple rule. Like so, yeah. It's again like the solo
so you
kind
don't
of
need a
thing. It's really like the solo kind of thing, and the people that don't get it, right? People that don't get what RPG are about. That's the big theme for what we
Yeah,
see now.
you can tell what games they are right there, right?
Well, why not just play those games?
That's Need for Speed, I think.
Which one?
And
The
that's
first one?
Final Fantasy on the bottom
Just
right.
get a
That's Final
ROM.
Fantasy.
That's Metal Gear on the top left.
That's some kind of like Metroidvania stuff,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Castlevania.
What's Extinction Protocol? What do you think that is?
I don't know that one, but I'm not like I wasn't playing video game at that time in the
That's Tekken on the
90s.
bottom left. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
Overdrive, I think that's Need for Speed. But I don't know what the top middle is. Maybe like a Devil May Cry. Oh no,
the
wait,
middle. That's Castlevania.
yeah. What's in the top?
I don't know. I don't know with that. That's Metal
That's
Gear.
Metal Gear
Solid.
Solid for sure.
And I don't know what that one is. Extraction protocol. Let me look at the. It's Dino
Well,
on thing. There you go. I knew like
just play. Why not
Okay.
just play the video
Putting it
games?
that
Like,
way.
I don't understand. Just get the ROM. Like, why? This is playing a video game by hand.
I mean,
in
I'm
the
not
in the
gonna say
box
I
too.
don't prefer board games to video games because I totally do. I would play a board game of Metal Gear Solid.
Right, but
You know
then
what?
this
I
is.
don't like.
It's
I
not a
have some-
board game. It's a.
I have a lot of board game that can be played solo. I never play
I
them
do too.
solo.
I don't either.
Because like for me it's a social thing, right? If I want to be like for me like the setup and the teardown stuff like that, there's always like some kind of like investment. It's a bit of friction for playing a board game, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
if I'm
Why an
I just
organizer?
have some time to kill by myself, I'm just gonna go play a video game.
I
Right?
agree.
For me, the video game that's the niche it feel, right? I'm not gonna if I had the option of playing a board game with people or staying home alone playing a video game, I'm gonna go play with people.
Mhm.
But
Sometimes.
most of the time, well, I don't like often the option, right? Because people don't invite me
Yeah,
to stuff.
if it's always available, I may not go play the board game. But
Yeah.
board game night is such a rarity for me. It's like I struggle to get it to happen, and I always would be up for it. But
sorry,
I was just gonna say I totally agree, and I think the same about role playing games.
yeah. Sure, go make a good point there. It has marker and dry erase character
point.
sheet. It's a board game, yeah, and
Yeah.
it's pre-made character, right? You play those character, you play
Right.
in that. That's the mission that's going on. So
It feels
is
like they're all
prep.
one shots too.
they all kind of run one shotty.
Well, you just
Not
got to.
even- doesn't
You're
even
playing
have,
a
like-
level in the game, in the video game, right? Like you're just playing
Yeah.
a scenario in the video game. Just
But
play
there's also
video
a
game.
thing that you can make your own. Oh, we have like a better shot there of the game, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
Solid State. Okay, that's clearly like a Metal Gear Solid. That's clearly Vania, a Castlevania.
Oh, that's like Fear or some kind of.
I don't know this one. Yeah, that's a Tekken kind of thing.
Mm.
A fighting game. Survival horror. There you go. Fighting
Oh, it's like a
game.
Resident Evil.
Racing game.
It's Resident Evil, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And JRPG, which
Yeah.
that's fucking ironic because like JRPG was a way to bring RPG to the video game console, right? Now we're going.
Now
for
you
fucking
can play
Full circle.
JRPG as a role playing game.
Yeah, and you can make your own game if you want to trash vendor loot and play a raccoon.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Oh my god.
And yeah, I think there's also add-on. Anyway, they're making a lot of money, right? But it's always like the reason I look at those things and I want to bring them on and talk about them is because it's always like trying to figure out where the hobby is going, right? Trying to figure out
I don't think it's going here, man.
they talk about at least I like that they talk about the system. Yeah,
This is a
but
board-
it's
this is
very
like-
board game.
This is like Fiasco. This is like that tier.
Yes.
That type of
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
But that's why I just don't understand why you would ever have a GM in this type of game. Just make it like a Fiasco style board game.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Such a weird thing to insist you're a role playing game.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Ring of Fire. This one like doesn't
GURPS.
make that much money. Exactly. That's the reason why I found it interesting. I said, "What? People still play GURPS?" GURPS
Yeah,
is still a
I'm
thing. People
surprised.
care about it. Yeah,
Someone's still
That's-
playing GURPS? Wow.
that's why like it came on the list of like project that I find interesting. I guess GURPS is still around, and there's still people that want to throw some money at it. 6,000. It's not like nothing.
No, that's good for
Maybe
GURPS.
Yeah. Ring of
But
Fire.
let Steve Jackson pays rent, guys. Jesus.
It's so it's based on a Eric Flynn's 1632 series. I don't know what that is, but you know it's 17 cents. It can be interesting. I don't know where's the truck
Isn't
though.
Ring
There.
of Fire a IP?
I don't know what that is. Where's the fucking truck there?
Oh, it's Eric Flint's 1632 series.
There you go.
1632 is an alternate
I'll work on it.
history thing.
Yeah,
I've
but like
seen the
now,
book.
like,
I haven't
there's-
read the books, but there's a big series of these books.
like that. I like, right? The guy on the horse with the
that's good,
gun and the cuirassier and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But then like there's a fucking like pickup truck with like an American flag. I see what the fuck is happening there.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. Oh yeah, and like 1632 with like the star and stripe. Yeah.
Cool. It looks cool. Yeah, that's they have the publisher
me.
of the novels there. Their imprint is on this campaign too. And interesting.
Like Blimp. Why you do something in 1632 if you want to have
Scroll up,
Blimp?
scroll up. Scroll up. It talks about the tech level here. Scroll up a little bit more. There you go. System for reinventing and adapting uptime designs.
Yeah.
So
Times
uptime,
tech level 8.
the genre I would say is maybe uptime.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I don't know anything about it, but I just like found like I was just like GURPS. All right.
Oh, GURPS. Yeah.
What are you gonna do with a musket? Like,
I'm surprised that he's doing this, honestly. I thought he was just cashing in on Munchkin, right? That's where he's making most of his money, is Munchkin.
I think
Doesn't
so,
Steve
yeah.
Jackson Games do
Yeah.
Munchkin?
What was that other game?
People still play Munchkin too.
Yeah,
Oh, that one-
it's
that
still a thing, and they keep on releasing new ones, right?
They should
All the
bring
time.
back Immunity, the card game.
I love that game actually. It's like one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah, I never played it.
I never played the one that's got all the fortune telling art in it. I played the board game tabletop, the not collectible version of it, which is it's fun.
Flame Zombie got like a. Oh no, the answer. Like I said, like
Beast.
Nicolas had the quiz, right? Remember what genre used to call GURPS, and like Flame Zombie had it. Generally used as role playing system.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to quiz you, but like
Role play removed.
Speaking
system.
of which, guys, are we coming up on Shauner Day?
Oh yeah, it's true. Eh? It's on August 1st. No, August
No.
31st.
Yeah.
August 31st. Okay.
Yeah.
Something to remind you about. Okay.
Yeah, I have like one last project to share with you guys, and then we can talk about something interesting. Not that this is not interesting. I'm sure it is for some people. That one I found interesting because it's like the Dark Eye, right? And it's all in fucking German.
It's fun. It's important.
And it's an expansion of the Dark Eyes, Marascan, where you it's an island with like two god, a male and female god.
Go back on the art. Back
on the art.
Go back to pictures.
This?
What's going on there? Is that like a ponytail?
It's a ponytail.
Like a
Dreads.
triple tail?
Yeah, or braid.
Coming off
Braid.
of the bun?
It's a strange
What the hell am I looking
hairdo.
at? It's not a whip
hairdo.
because there's both of his hands. This is AI.
I don't
right?
know.
Probably AI.
I don't know.
What the hell am I looking at? Okay, so
I don't know, but like it's Marascan, right? And it's Incel there's Villain God, sir, the island of the two god, of the twin god. Is that right, Crispy?
I don't speak German, but yes,
I
it's
thought you
right.
did. I thought you were like a learned
he's
man.
role playing as a
I'm role playing as someone who can speak German.
role playing as a primary source right now.
And it's making like 183,000 euros, so that's like a big chunk of change, right?
That's huge.
Especially for a game that is told in German, yeah.
Looks
And
very
I
Asian.
thought that the Dark Edge, we knew like the Dark Eyes used to be like very big in Germany, but apparently like it has been displaced by 5e, like everything else everywhere, right? But apparently there's still a big audience for it, right? And there's 16 days left, so they're gonna make much more than that.
Good.
So yeah,
I'm happy about that.
Let's look
That's
at
the
the
thing.
covers there.
the Dark Age, the cover,
They look
Oh,
nice.
that
They're
art's
pretty
on the
looking
front.
books.
except for this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
What is going on there? What's it?
I don't know what was going on this one either.
He's throwing. What's that? What's the weapon called in the crawl?
A Chakram,
No. You ever seen crawl?
Yeah. I've
Crawl.
seen
Oh yeah,
Crawl.
yeah.
What's the name of
The-
the boomerang?
Yeah.
You remember the name? Of
The
boomerang?
glaive,
No, I
they
don't
call
remember
it.
the name.
They call it the glaive,
What it
The
is.
Yeah.
glaive. There we go.
which is annoying because
That's not a
that's
glaive.
something else. Yeah, the glaive is a weapon that exists.
Yes.
There you go. You can have
Yeah,
the
it's
deluxe
a
edition if you want.
five-pronged bladed boomerang, bro.
Ooh, I like the green cover. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little fleur de lis. What's the point of the fleur de lis there?
Where? Oh, there.
In the center.
Yeah. and in the mandala.
Royalty.
Yeah,
Okay.
symbol of like a royalty.
See, I am an educated man.
Nice.
So that's that. I'm gonna close all that. Oh, I forgot to put the link for the other product. Should I? There you go. That's for this one, and the GURPS thing. I'm just gonna put them like one after the other. Figure it out, people in chat, if you want them. I know you don't, but like make me feel better about myself from trashing those projects if I at least share the link with my audience.
I, for one, like it. So
What you like? Oh, the link?
everything you've shown.
There you go. So that's it. That was for the news.
We did it.
I feel informed. Much more
informed. Some
informed.
fun. Yeah.
Talk fun.
Let's talk fun. It's enough with the news, the fun, important news.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So, the topic of the day. I call the stream like forcing RP. That's for role play, guys, on your group.
Yeah.
And because like that's something like we know that Crispy tried to add an old group that he tried to bring role play to it, so that was interesting to have him on for that. And Phil is going with his old group. He's going back to his old group and playing with and trying to, now he's GMing. So we discuss about that, like what's the first step if you want to promote more proper role play and character role play and character gaming, stuff like that, right?
So just to say what I tried actually in my game, the first thing I told him was I'm not going to move you around.
Yeah, 100%. That's a great place to start.
And then I'm going to try and stay in character. And then they were like, so you don't want to, I was like, I'm going to try and stay in character. And then one of them, I have like one guy who's kind of a smart ass, kind of like me. He does the same thing I do, basically. And he's saying, oh, so you're just never going to talk to us in the whole game? And I was like, well, it's going to be in character. And ideally, you're also in character the whole time. And they're like, what? Like, blew their mind. So I was like, oh, we're not going right into it. But
no,
they tried. They gave it a good shot. I was like, don't give me vagaries, let's don't try to what's that called? Workshop your turn and
test drive your turn.
Test drive your turn. Yeah,
that was another big one because my friend.
I think that's a big one. I think
my friend really likes. My friend really likes to ask questions about what his character would know.
Oh yeah.
That's
I think that's the hardest one to. I think the hardest one
lore check.
to exactly, lore check, and because like people want to know about the world and stuff like that. I think a good place to start would also be like to if you want to get information about the world, have your character
interact with the world. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm not the right guy for that because I don't play with like new people. I'm not very social guy, right? So
there's one point where he was I'm not going to enforce it. So I don't know how you do it, Crispy, but I say what I'm going to try to do, and then if they revert back to the would my character know this type of questions, I'm not going to enforce it. I'm going to answer the question, but just like try to encourage it. I don't know how to like slap them down when they do that.
So here, that's a very good point, because if you become too dogmatic about it, you just turn people off and people just think you're a jerk. So my solution is I try to model it, or I'll just take a second and say, next time you ask me this, instead of doing it this way, just as a favor for me, why don't you try it this way? And they're like, oh, so you're okay with me trying to get more information from you. You just want me to cue the information from my character doing something in the world. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. And maybe it would look like this. So I'll take just a minute and just say, there's another way you could do that. Could just as I understand I'm asking for a favor. Here's so I always present it like I always soft pedal it a little bit, like but I will give people time to learn, right?
Mhm.
I don't think I'm not the guy that expects you on your second piano lesson to be playing Rachmaninoff. Like you're just getting it. We're gonna just work on one thing at a time. That's why I love I'm not going to move you guys. So you move where you are. And the reason I always give a reason. This is the other thing. If you want people to do something, I find it helpful to explain why you want them to do that thing. So if I say to Phil, I'm not going to move your guy anymore. That's great, but it's better to say, because I feel like I'm taking too much of your enjoyment of the game away by me deciding where you're going to be. And that's not really my role. And even in this book that we are playing, this D&D 5e Power Ranger, whatever, it doesn't say in the book that I'm supposed to say where you are. So I wanted to leave that in you, because that's why I'm doing that. I think you explain what it is that you want to do, model it. So show them this is what I mean. And then why am I doing this? Like, so give them the 3, because that helps them understand that you're not doing this just because you're capricious and you just want to do this because it's not just an ego trip. No, I'm trying to get more out of this. Yes. But it's more for me. If you could do this, do me a solid. Just tell me where your guy is. We'll start there. Nothing else, just that. And then once we got that down, then I'm going to feel so much better, because now I'm not making the assumption that I know where you want to be in the world. If you get lost, then that's fine. You can just indicate you're not sure where you are, and we'll work on that. But we'll work on that as a separate item. Like, I'm not going to move you to the tavern. I'm not going to move you into the car. I'm not going to move you you have to move yourself. So that's a great place to start. That's how I do it.
That's such a that's such a teacher answer, by the way.
It comes from the education.
This guy's it's high school teachers recognize each other. But that is such an a hard teacher answer. Anyways, that's all I'll say. It's really important to say why, for sure.
It is important to say why.
Neglected that in my turn. I don't treat my friends as though I'm teaching them.
And I don't think you should, Phil, to be clear. Like, I hate being around fellow teachers that are going to patronize you and start talking to you like you're one of the 8th graders in the back room, and I got to talk down to you. I hate that. I hate when I see educators doing that. I see that a lot. I can spot a teacher pretty quick, because they'll be patronizing when they're talking to adults. Like, these are, and I play games with adults, so I think it's important to treat your friends like adults.
I'm afraid of doing that. So what I'll do is I don't know where I'm going with this, but basically, like, I'm worried if I tell them what is correct, then it'll sound arrogant. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to avoid, because you don't and this is one of the main things I want to bring up was a really important resource in your game is player interest. And if you're lecturing your players, they're not interested.
No. You're going to kill interest by doing that.
Yeah. So there has to be like this, you have to make sure everybody's having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If people stopped having fun, then the game is over. Like, there's no...
And the goal is, the goal for getting them to role play more and be more immersed in the character is for them to have more fun, right?
Yes.
But you have to ease it into it, right? Like,
yes.
You can just go lubeless, right? For you have to. Sorry,
I don't know what.
I was trying to get a better image. Well, the lube is like the explaining why, and trying to ease it in a bit, right? Just
you can facilitate it. You can facilitate it by how you're doing it. I think that if
Just don't want to
you,
ram it in.
yeah, if you're just going, what is it? What's the expression, Max? You're just a raw dog this. You're just gonna go, you're gonna force them to do it my way.
Yeah.
You're not,
Yeah.
I don't think that's how you should treat your friends.
It's more like inviting them to.
You invite them
try
along,
something
and you
to-
and you illustrate, you give them the opportunity to experience how much better it could be. Then you take the time to point it out, because if you don't point it out, they're going to ascribe it to the wrong thing. Like I've had this. We had a great session, and everyone was really stepping into their characters, and they were moving themselves, and they weren't asking out of character questions, and it was great. And we had combat, and they loved it. And afterwards, they said, "Man, I felt like I was there. It was awesome. They're still talking about the session." But then if they turn to me and like, "Man, you did great for this." No. You missed it. It's not because I had the right scenario. It's not because I had the right background music. It's not because I had the right monster or the right opponent. It's because you were role playing. And I do think, without being patronizing to your friends, because don't patronize your friends. They won't stay your friends for long. But if you can do it without patronizing them and saying, "Guys, this is exactly what I was going for. Like, look at it." And then point it out, because it's helpful to say, "When you did this, Phil, when your guy did this, I thought it was awesome because I didn't tell you that, and you just took the initiative and you described it, and it was great." And then when you were talking to this whole scene where you guys were planning about how you were going to, do the Power Ranger thing and then assemble your vehicles into a larger vehicle, and you weren't asking me how to do it, and you were talking to one another. I loved that part. And then like, oh wow, so like, the next time they know that not only am I encouraging them to do that, but I'm going to praise it a little bit, in not a cheesy way too, and not an inauthentic way. There's so much inauthenticity here. Most advice on the YouTubes comes from a place of trickery.
Yes.
And I don't think you need to trick your friends. In fact, if you think you need to trick your friends, you probably need to give that some more thought. Like, why would you ever feel the need to trick your friends into something?
Because you're not smart, the mask comes off and they're like,
Yes.
"Oh, this guy thinks he's better than me."
Exactly.
He's tricking.
Exactly.
And so then they try to poke the holes and stop being interested in what's happening.
Yeah.
Being immersed for sure is out the window. Something that happened in that game, that last one, when it really started working, because the first game was really like a half session zero, really. But at the start, this guy I'm talking about, who's kind of a dick, just like me. When we got there, when they're in the bridge of the New Horizon, they call it 3 sheets actually, but there's a hail, or I'm sorry, they're in the bridge, and then he asks, "Hey, is there like a console with another computer around?" And then I'm like, "Yes, yeah, there is, I guess." Right? Like, because it's their ship, so they need to tell me, right? So that's how he was at the beginning. But then at the end, there's like a hail going off, and it's like repeating and repeating, but they're in the middle of some like heated conversation. And then he just says, "I flick a switch to turn the hail off."
Nice.
And then afterwards, he was like, we were talking about it. He was like, "Yeah," because there was another time where he was like, "Is there anywhere playing the news in this restaurant we're in?" And and then he didn't realize that he could just co-create it, right? So he's like, I'm gonna go walk out into the hall and look for that thing.
That was about, I was about to ask, like when they ask you law question or world question like that, right? That you like, that's obviously, like one thing you could say, you could just say like I'm looking around in the restaurant for a TV playing the news,
Mhm.
right? And say like,
Mhm.
yeah, there's a TV, like, and then like that's the way to ask the question if you want to ask a question, but
Yeah.
also saying that like telling them right, oh, is there a place? So what do you think?
Mhm.
You can tell us. You can make it up.
Mhm.
So that is something I want to ask. Like, what do you think is the right move there? Is saying, what do you think? A bit of a, could it be perceived as some sort of passive aggressive dig?
It could be how you do it.
Yeah. But
Um,
anyways, just to kind of finish the point I was making real quick.
Yeah.
So at the end of the game, he's like, because I didn't even notice like that he's flicking the switch, and he was like, "Yeah, you were telling me like just start." He's like, I didn't really get it at first, but then I was like, let me just see what happens. I flicked the switch and turn off, and it's like it just turned off and it worked. And you said, yeah, and you didn't say anything, like it just worked. I was like, yeah, do that. That's actually really awesome that you did that.
Yeah.
Because he's
Mhm.
co-creating
Mhm.
in the middle of we just in one session, he went from is there a computer console in the bridge of my ship
Mhm.
to I flicked to
It can happen that quick. It really can.
It's so it could be because it's so natural, right?
It's natural once your players start to embody
Yep.
their characters and be in the moment and be in the world. And the world, when the world becomes tangible to them, you can tell because they'll start flicking switches
Yeah.
and looking over at the at the hockey game that's on the TV in the restaurant because it's what I tell you what I see a lot and I don't like, and we do not encourage. None of us would encourage this. It becomes a negotiation with the game master, and you can hear. I hear this all the time when I watch games. I hear some game master say, "Yeah, I think I'll allow that."
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, I hate
Like,
that. Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
So instead, here, there's kind of a continuum of these out of character things that happen in our games all the time, and when I do encourage aggressive role players when you're dealing with people that aren't quite aggressive role players yet. You have to be patient. Don't be a jerk.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
you have that whole thing of like your example, Phil. Is there a computer here on the
Yeah.
and you hear people say, well, you'll have somewhat like I think the most common answer to that would just simply be to give, yeah, there's a computer here. And the next one would be like, yeah, I think I'll allow there to be a computer here. I'll allow it. I'll permit it. Or you could to me, it's a little passive aggressive to be like, well, what do you think? Like,
Yeah.
you dummy, you're on a spaceship. Yeah, no, it's all analog. It's all steam power. What do you
Yeah.
you
No,
could
like,
yeah.
I didn't mean it in that sense. Like, what do you think? Like, who should make like use your fucking brain, you fucking moron. Like, I meant more like in like if you think it makes sense that there is, right?
That's where you're going with
their
it.
little
Yeah.
thing and stuff like that. And maybe like doing it during the game is not the right move. Maybe it's after, right? It's just or before, just like guys, those little things. You can just like if it makes sense, if you're not trying to win, if you're just like we're all like together trying to have a cool story going on,
Mhm.
and when they do it and when it does happen, I think it's important also to probably after the game note
You got to note it. Yeah.
note it
Honestly, that's
and
great.
bring the benefit that it brought to the game. That notice how the pace was faster because you
So
could
much
just do
faster.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you can just be immersed in the scene and stuff like that. You don't have to always stop yourself every time and ask the GM every time you want to do something. You can just do it, right? Just fucking do it.
I think that's great advice, Max.
Mhm.
I think that's good. I really do like the setup of before the game starts, say, as I describe things and you try to picture it, you're going to increase all of our ability to picture this thing, this world that we're creating as you interact with it. So if you're picturing the 1950s diner, then and you describe going to the jukebox is now there for all of us. And I'm not going to actually you on this.
Mhm.
It might be out of service. It might take whatever, a dime or a nickel, and who knows? It might just have
$0,
one song
so.
on it. But it's still, you put it there because, and you put it there not to win, like you were saying,
Yep.
Max. You put it there to indicate to the rest of the table that you are you're picturing in your mind's eye this world. And
Yes.
as you picture it and share those kind of details, we can now picture it a little better too. Yeah, the checkered floor or the gingham tablecloth. You know, we understand. I'm picturing it. Yeah, gingham, I got it. Yeah, I've been to barbecues. I know what that looks like.
I don't know what that is.
It's the it's like a black and white checker. You know,
Oh,
there's different colors, but yeah, it's it's very common
I was
cloth.
unfamiliar with the term
Gingham. Yeah. But at any rate, it's that I think that's much better. Or if you have to sidebar it, again, I prefer not to do sidebars within the game session, as you know. Like I'd rather just, hey, we'll talk about it after we end. But if you have to do a sidebar, it's not the end of the world to just say, yeah, you know, I picture this as a like a spaceship from Firefly or a spaceship from Star Wars or a spaceship from, I'm picturing this spaceship like this, or even better if the Horizon, I show you a picture, like I'm picturing it like this.
Mhm.
And really, if you're picturing it with the help of this one artifact that I've given you, if you think that it would fit with the theme of the game, then yeah, let's just go with it. And that'll be fine. It won't break a thing.
Something that Max said about the pacing and how like you get a lot more stuff done. Ironically, at the end of that game, the guy who I'm describing, he said, usually we just go past a lot of these parts that we're taking our time in, like walking to somewhere or sitting down to eat or having a conversation. So it's like I appreciate, and he said, so I appreciate the slow pace of the game. And I was like, but in the Rifts game that we just played,
Yeah.
we spent the last 5 sessions preparing to do something.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it was this huge, everything was a crawl. And then I was like, but what did we actually accomplish? It's like they don't realize that all these things actually happened in the game.
Yep.
It's just this like story. But and then I pointed out, he was like, yeah, I guess that's true.
And
it's
those
kinda
slow
interesting how it feels slower, but you're
Mhm.
getting a lot more done. So it's like the best of both worlds.
Yeah, it's because like there's thing happening during those slow pace, right? There's character
Yeah.
development. There's like the plan are being made while you walk somewhere instead of just saying, okay, now you're there. Okay, now we're there. Okay, let's make a plan now, right? Well, you didn't fucking make a plan on the way there. It's like,
Yeah.
you didn't talk when you were in the car, right? You didn't like resolve
Yeah.
those things, right? You know. So
Right.
yeah, we role play that, but and that so we have like the planning session basically in real time while we're getting there, while we're doing something, right? So it's not
Mhm.
like dead time.
Yeah. But that's
So
just
yeah, I guess
something
it is
interesting I
both
noticed.
faster and slower.
Mhm.
It's more even in a sense,
There's
right?
less time skipping
Mhm.
until like it's obvious that you should time skip.
Because
But,
when you skip the time, right, and I'm just going to teleport you to the door dungeon, well, now there's things that have been unresolved.
mhm.
Or no, oh yeah, wait, but before we were go to the dungeon, I wanted to go to shopping. Okay, let's revert back, right? And then like that's a huge fucking waste of time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then, but if
Except
I
it-
leave you in the control of your character, and then like, well, when you're done, you're gonna go to the dungeon, but now like you're ready to go, and now you know where you're going, you know what you're doing, stuff like that, right? It's like,
Yeah, there's all these weird blocks of time where a player will go, well, I would have done this.
mhm.
And then like you go through all the time violation stuff and
Is
like,
it
well,
okay
would
that I
known
have
this about
arrows
you?
again? Because I would have bought arrows, right? Like,
Yeah.
is it okay if I have them? Sure,
Yeah.
whatever.
What Nicholas says there, like we had a bunch of traveling in the Lich Dregs, and the talking in between walking gave us some of the most memorable moment. Yes, that's where the game happened too, right? That's where like, you know, it's not like wasted time because we don't make it so, right? We could do just the patty cake, but no, that's when we skip forward. But like, yeah, we're gonna walk somewhere, and like, you know, we're people that get to know each other, learn to work together, don't really trust each other. When are you going to express that? Well, in those little moments, right? In those little like kind of downtime when you're traveling.
That's a very drastic difference between the game that these people are used to playing, and this 4D game is character to character interaction. It's like
So,
almost
yeah.
never fucking happens in
Yep.
those other games.
Yep.
And so like these guys, I'm letting them like crawl through, you know, in normal time, and they go to a diner, and they're just sitting around the breakfast table, and I'm just like, you're sitting there, and then they're just like, so I feel like that's a part that I don't know. I wonder how long it takes for that to open up into more meaningful, because like you guys said, I mean those
Yeah.
times when we were playing Horizon, when Mac totally forgot when Max's character and
Alan.
my character, yeah, like
Yeah.
when we would have our conversations, those were like really important. And then it's like Crispy would have to like interrupt us to like get us to
Yeah.
shut the hell up already.
I know
Not that he did, because he's a good GM. But
I'm a little different. You know, we all have our own style, and it's not. Again, we're not. The way Phil runs a game is different from how Max runs. Is different from how I run it, and I tend to lean more into what I consider to be more cinematic, right? Like I'm a cinematic 1980s action movie kind of guy.
Yeah.
But even in that style, and I would say that if you skip all of the time for players to have their characters interact with one another, you're not going to see character development. What you'll see is simply players asking the game master for permission to do things that they should be doing of their own volition, and then wondering whether or not there's any motivation to, and then you see this, it goes so far as to what is very common, which is we're just going to, like you said, Max, we're going to teleport the party here. You were told by your contact that you have to do this. And then when you're done that, I'll teleport you back. And then we'll give you the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And, oh, what's this? I'm burned out. What happened? Well, what happened is, where was the interest? Where was their time? You're just a service provider, and the game should be moving along based on what the players are doing. But they're not doing anything. You're telling them that you're going to do this, and then you have to go do this, and then there's this NPC you have to talk to. It's not, it just doesn't, that's the huge thing. When people catch the bug of aggressive role play, it's that they suddenly realize it's, hey, we can wait. I can just do this. Yeah.
Being protagonists, like driving the plot forward, right? Having the character, just not being pushed around, right? By the GM telling you, oh, now you have to do this and now you have to do that. And this is what the story is, right? No, that's the story is what your character is doing, right? Like the story.
It's what you're doing. Yeah. Go do it.
We're figuring it out together, right? Like I'm just as impressed and as amazed by what's happening as you are, because your character is driving the plot forward, right? As a GM, like I don't know much more than you, right? I have my idea, but they're gonna collide with yours, and like something's gonna happen, kind of like in mix of both. Do you think that could to have like this, like you say, oh, they go to the diner, just set a table and just like sit there, right? Do you think you're gonna have like some kind of like maybe training scene with NPCs that would kind of give them the opportunity to, have them go meet an NPC at the diner, right? Maybe you have to set them a bit in advance so they have time to discuss, plan, and the guy show up. You do some banter with them. You make the guy a bit shifty for some reason. At some point, you need to go take a shit, or his phone's ring, and I need to step out a bit, right? And then you remove the NPC for a little while, but it's gonna come back. So the character have to stay there. And now they can say, well, he said that, I don't trust him, and they give them the opportunity, like a crafted scene to kind of like give them the opportunity to talk in character, right? Between them.
Do
you think that could be an adequate strategy?
Idea.
I think that is a good idea. And then I guess is there an optimum way to remind them to do it in character? Because what an old type of player would do is then start the out of character discussion about what the plan
Mhm.
is. Discussion.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is what you're gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets back, this is what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
They definitely so yeah, just make sure that they're in character, I would say. But I wonder the best way to do that. I guess just say, hey, try to stay in character, guys.
So what I would
I don't know if
do,
there's a better way. Yeah.
is keeping with this brief tailored scenario, just to
Mhm.
give them practice, I would have an NPC go away, but I'd have an NPC within earshot too. So if there is something that they talk about, I think you step with them, have that other NPC turn around and say, hey, yeah, boys. Yeah, a lot of people try to get her number. Good luck.
Or just continuing to take a GM turn.
Or just, yeah.
Describing the world progressing in some way.
Yeah.
There's
no pause time.
Yeah.
When you're doing a scenario like that, the key element, of course, be in character, but don't allow time to pause so that they can strategize. Don't let that, because that inherently is out of character. It has to borrow, a little bit from other parts of the hobby. That has to be done in real time. It's a real time scene. There's no time skip with this one. We're going to do the scene. You're trying to fence some stolen diamonds. Okay. Yeah. You're in the pawn shop. Go. And it's, then, the bell rings as the door opens into the dark pawn shop.
And then maybe that's it. Bring him back before they're done talking about it.
Yeah. Bring him back.
And then like they have to role play.
Do a fake out. Bring him back.
Yep.
And then as he's about to sit back at the table and say, "Oh wait," and then he leave again, right? Just to stress that
time is going
on, right? You still have, you spend some time talking about that, right? Strategizing, but you have to be efficient with it because the guy is only gone for a little while.
But I forgot to poop.
I forgot to wash my hands.
That's right.
Let me get some more coffee.
He gets a phone call. He gets another phone call. He has to deal with another customer, and then he comes back and guys, I'm running a business here.
Right, because he runs the bar.
Yeah. Let's do something. Like, I need this table. Are you going to order or what?
Is, right? Yeah. But I think that's a good point. Like playing with time like that, having your GM turn, having stuff happen. Like, maybe another NPC, sitting at the next table, say, man, like you're dealing with this fucking asshole, right? Just whatever, say something, right? And say, or
be in character. Role playing solves everything or something.
Yeah, but you kind of have to bring them back in, right? Keep them in.
Yeah,
you cannot let them escape the
right.
The role
and that's why I think these scenarios that we're talking about, to introduce this in character play to your friends, keep it short. Just see, and then afterwards you can say, look at all what happened. We did that for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Did it feel like we were rushed? How did you feel about it? No, I feel it was great. How many turns did you get? Oh, I didn't even think of that. Like, yeah, well, you took a lot of turns though, didn't you?
Yeah. And also,
in that scene, they end up going to another station, getting a shipment put into their ship. They have this breakfast. He has this genetically modified monkey pet. That's kind of it's basically Ein, but as a monkey. If you guys ever seen Cowboy Bebop, and so he runs off. He runs off to go chase down these this guy who's actually a bounty. They haven't realized it yet, and then the monkey gets captured. So they got to go get the monkey back. And they intimidate the hell out of this guy. That does really well. Then they get back on. And then all of a sudden, Naomi's malfunctioning. And they go through some computer maintenance. And then they jump through the gate. And they're going through all of the deep space time. And that's the whole session. But that's that's a lot of stuff happened. You guys got out of the sector.
It's much more than what you see happening in a normal game, right?
Very good. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And do they realize that? Do they realize how much they can
No,
like
you
how
thought,
much they
you
can
thought it
accomplish?
was slow, and I'm like,
They thought it was slow. I said, well, look how much you did.
you
That would
know,
have been like
That's-
4 sessions.
Mhm, mhm. It would have been. That would have been
Or
4
two,
sessions.
maybe,
Easy. Easy 4 sessions.
negotiating the shopping and all this
Yeah.
other stuff.
Mhm.
And also, like, you know, you have to keeping the when you have like conversation with character, right, and you do them in character and stuff like that,
Mhm.
keeping the time going, right? Like,
Mhm.
if a character needs more time, like they ask a question to a guy and he need more time to reply and stuff like that, having those anchor action, right, when he take his turn,
Mhm.
just like look at his cup of coffee and take a slow sip and put it down,
Yeah.
then
Anchoring
draw
action.
some circle on the table with his finger,
Yeah.
and that's and just do that as GM.
Yep.
That's a good example. That's the kind of example they say, like, well, now you know that was his turn, right? He didn't reply to you right away. Now you can press him, or you can decide to wait as you know, show
Yeah.
some impatience or whatever, right?
So
But
here's
times keep
something.
going.
Here's something I did, and I'm curious to see if you guys think it was a good idea or stupid. But basically, I wanted this session. I was really more focused on getting them to physically move their characters around and
Yeah.
understand that they are in control of the action. They are driving everything. And so I would just like sit in these moments where it's like they're waiting for me to do something for some reason. It's like nothing's happening. And so I made the session about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I made it a training for that aspect of the
That's-
game. Now,
that's-
is
that's good
that
idea.
the way to go, or
Yes.
do you just kind of like generally do
No.
everything?
No, I think
No.
it's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Be more.
Yeah.
I think it's especially when you're introducing these ideas to your friends.
Yeah.
Very
Having a more limited scope of what
Yeah.
you're looking to get across is going to hammer home that principle. And I would go so far as to say, Phil, don't leave it at one session. Do that for the next one too, and just continue on it until they
Put a
start
little
to feel
sprinkles on
comfortable.
top.
Until
Yeah.
until like they integrate it, until like it become like that the way they do it, right? Like, you know, like
Yeah.
they get them like to get to like one thing at a time.
One at a
And
time.
the more they're gonna get one of those, the more they're gonna like the following thing is gonna come more naturally because they're follow through, right? There's a logical continuity to it, right?
There is.
Yeah, like my friend was co-creating. It wasn't about co-creating. I wasn't trying to push
Yeah.
them to co-create,
Yeah.
and he's just
Yeah.
like doing it.
Yeah.
But I
And-
think it's
yeah.
great. What you started with is exactly what I would start with.
Cool.
Look, guys, I'm not moving you. That's a
Yeah.
great place to start. And I would add other things to it afterwards. But
What do you
just-
think the next thing is?
okay, so the next thing after I'm not moving you
Yeah.
is Crispy, your buddy, I'm not there in the scene.
Yeah.
And getting that idea through that, okay, I just describe how I interact with the world. I can't ask me, the GM, directly questions because I'm trying to do this. There's fancy words for it, but I always describe it as you just tell me you're in the world, right? I'm picturing you in the world, but I'm not there sitting on your shoulder.
Mhm.
So if you want information, describe how you're getting that information. Just like in
Yeah.
real life. If you're walk up to the haunted house,
Mhm.
you're not going to ask the porch light if the door is locked. Is the door
Yeah.
locked? Can I? No, you're going to go up and do
Yes.
something. Go do that thing. That's the
Yeah.
second thing that I would go to. But I would absolutely start with
I
the
think that's the move for sure.
just say where you are because there's a logical progression to that next step, which is I just say what I'm doing to
Yeah.
get the
Well,
information I need.
That was the wisdom of Shauner, right? Like, and
Yeah.
tell me where you are, tell me what you do, right? And we
Tell
sit
me
and
where
what
you are.
I
Tell me what you
did tell
do.
them that
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the game because someone was like, "Well, I don't know what to do." I'm just saying, just say where you are and what you're doing.
Yeah. And it's
And
all right
I-
sometimes if you don't know what to do. Maybe your character doesn't know what to do, and it's just not
Fine.
doing much.
Yeah.
Or it's just like, you know, like it happens sometime, right? You know,
It does happen sometimes. I also would encourage players to say, look, if you're not sure what to do, that's a great time to interact have your character interact with some other person's character. That's the time. That's the time to say, hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, do you got to smoke? Or why are we doing this again? Or I can't believe that. I can't believe you're still with Susie. You know, it's always about relationships. So you got that player to player interaction through their characters. If you're not sure what to do, role play your character saying, guys, what are we up to? I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't go. That's a good time for it. Yeah.
Never worried about it. I don't know what to do with
Basic adult life state.
Yes, exactly. Right.
And having fun.
Yeah.
Like my car broke down last Sunday, right? And at some point it was just that we're just like around, like me and my buddy just around the car, and it's like, well,
what now? I'm gonna call it.
I'm gonna open the hood, and like I'm looking inside, but like I'm no mechanic, right? I kind of have an idea what's wrong, right? And I was right, but like I'm not gonna fix it here. So, but I'm just gonna stare at it for a little while for no like.
That's right. And then your buddy's like, I know you got no gas in it. I know the problem. You ain't got no gas in it.
That was actually one of the, because I asked my friends like what they thought, what are their concerns or whatever, and that was exactly one of the issues, because one of the players is a very martial type player, and he's like, and I'm watching the engineer talk with the AI, and he's doing like these extended computer checks to look at the corruption of the AI while the other player's piloting.
Yeah.
I'm just standing there. I don't know what to do. And so he's like, so I'm concerned that because this AI can do all this stuff, that it's going to just be this player talking to the AI that cares about this player. And I'm like, well, first of all, that's exactly why I'm killing the AI. I don't want that to happen. But you gotta be the change you want. You have to. The best thing that you can do is interact with another player in that moment.
Do you have 2 or 3 player?
It's 3 other PCs.
3 other player. Do
That's
they have
a
like
great number too? That's a great number. Yeah.
Do they have a relationship between their character? Is there like a?
So I think so. I'm pretty sure they do. Here's the thing. They were like, hey, do you want us to tell you about our character? I'm like, not really. I just kind of want to be surprised. But then then they just talked about it in a private chat. And I was like, well, don't just do it over there. I want to know what you gotta say. I should be involved in the premise. But
well, it's because that's something like I really like to see. Like that's for me like the big juice of what I like in role-playing game is those interactions between character, right? Those are very
a wise man once said, be the change. Exactly. Your trumpet earlier in the stream. Sorry.
But so because like that's the thing, right? If the engineer, you have the engineer and the martial character, and the engineer is doing a lot of stuff, right? What is the martial character doing, right? Like in that scene, right? If you had like when we had that with Brick and Alan, right? Then Alan would just interject with like shit that doesn't make sense, or we're just like a rail Brick, or we're just like, or I would do my own stuff if I was busy, right?
You pop your shirt off and do some pull-ups.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take a shower.
Work out. Take a shower.
Go take a shower.
Suds up. Yeah, get suds up.
Pour some drink oftentimes, right? Yeah.
They have a coffee machine, by the way. I made it
nice.
Their coffee machine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that's an improvement on the horizon at the end. Couldn't keep the coffee machine.
I think that it's really good advice, Phil, that you gave your friends. I think the prevailing advice on that topic is wrong. The prevailing advice is that the GM is responsible for pacing, and that's wrong. What I would say though is that if you have a player that is taking turns that are too long, or their interaction with the world is just going a little too long. It's a little long in the tooth. and there's 2 other players there, and what are they doing? Are they on pause? Like, so I do think that there is a room for a discussion with the group afterwards and say, so I would like everyone to get about the same amount of time.
Yeah.
And
do you do the round robin thing?
There was a period where when they were going up to rescue their monkey, where like they were coming out in sort of a staggered way. And so I was like, okay, we're gonna round robin right now. And I didn't tell him. I was just like, okay, your action. He's like, okay, well, I'm gonna hack this, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna go do that. I'm like, okay, you take it easy. You hacked the thing, and then I just call him by name to make sure. And then it really solidified the positioning of each player and like how everyone's kind of coming into this scene that's kind of tense. And so like when the new characters would come in, it would like change the dynamic of this tense scene. And then the martial player was the last one to come in, and he just like got in the dude's face, and it was actually
perfect.
And then the guy was like, whoa. It was actually a really cool scene because I'm not just like, because the martial character wants to meta his ass all the way down the hallway to, save the day. And I'm like, no, we got to take our time with it. And, get some good juice out of it.
But I think because also like, that's not being present at the moment. That's also a complication that can be interesting, and that it's worthwhile to acknowledge, right? You can just teleport yourself. Sometimes like you want to be there, but you're just not there, right? So now it's more interesting. Let's figure out where that's going, right? What's happening there, and have the other people say, well, I wish this guy was here right now, right? But like I think having the round robin thing is a good idea, and I would lean quite a bit into that, and let's get them stumped on it when a guy doesn't have anything to do in a round, and then at the end of the session you revisit that and say, you know what, like when I call your name, if you don't have anything to do, just tell me what your character is doing right now. If he's just like standing around looking over the other guy's shoulder, that's fine. That's a fine turn. Just say that and we move on, right? But that keeps and then that keeps you existing in the world, and doing the round robin gives you the opportunity that if you want to do something, you can, right?
I think you're right, Max. I think the round robin is a good starting point if necessary. I would suggest for your friends, Phil, that once they get the idea, I think it's even better than the round robin is just to say your turn is one action.
Yeah.
So just tell us the action, and then as soon as you've done the action or you've said the action, really it's someone else's turn to say an action. And what I like even more than round robin is I like when players cue other players.
Yeah. But like it's a good way to like I think the round robin can be a good way.
It can
to it's like sometimes we have an us, we go back to that as training, because if we've been bad for a few sessions, right, we go back to that as training wheel, right? We need to drill ourselves to listen to each other more and be and get more round. But it's a good way, like if you have a player that want to cue another action, right? Phil goes like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna cut him off. Crispy.
Cut him off.
All right, you cut him off, right? You said what you're gonna do. All right, Crispy. You don't let him like finish his like and then
after that I'm gonna hey, Doc Flamingo, thanks for the $2. You actually paying for more colors.
The Caesar warning.
Every super chat adds another seizure.
Adds another layer.
I mean layer. Yeah, that's right.
Color.
It's awesome.
Excitement. It adds excitement and fun.
You're not seizing, or you've been trying.
You're not
Caesaring.
Are you even trying?
I would say that the round robin has a lot of benefits because, just like Max said, it kind of forces the players to think about those anchoring actions.
Sure does.
And reminds them, because in my head, like, those characters are really important to the scene. Like, even if they're just set dressing, they're
Yeah.
there. They're doing something. Their personality is there. Their influence is being felt, and so they should be adding something as just like the camera would go to each one for
Sure.
what's that called? See, like it sounds like burning. Never mind.
Seed
like-
doesn't sound like burning.
Seething,
Seeding.
smoldering. There it is. A smoldering glare.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that a proper use of that word?
Yeah, there you go. Need more strobe effect. Yeah,
There's-
I agree
there
with that.
We're on
few-
it. We're on it.
There's a few comments in the chat that I agree with, surprisingly, and the comments were you know, in
Surprisingly.
person.
Whoa.
The round robin is a very useful tool for online games, and I think that its usefulness is not as apparent in in-person games where non-verbal cues are much easier to use. In my in-person games, I rarely have to do more than just look at the next person, and
Yes.
you know, there you just go.
Yeah, you can totally cue people with body language.
But you're playing online with those guys, I feel, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
You're online. So online, yeah, I think that, you know, until you gel, eventually you don't need it, because eventually I would say you get to know each other well enough that you can hear the cues.
You really
I
need-
think
you
sorry,
really
go ahead.
trust the players will not do time violations before you stop it, because the round robin is especially important. Easy D6 even codifies that there's like a narrative time and action time.
Yeah.
And in action time, it's like you kind of need it, and or they're just gonna meta their asses into the action. So that's kind of when I implemented it, was when it switched into sort of an action moment.
Yeah.
But I would take it away from narrative time, and then I would take it away from is what my plan is.
Yeah, but you know, in the style of play we do it, the action time and narrative time is much like the narrative like happen through action, right?
Sure.
Like even like when we're just like sitting at diner, we still do action.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
it's
much
not
more
like-
like it's not
You're right.
clear cut.
You're right.
Yeah.
It is.
So
it is.
I agree. Like there's kind of a difference. Like, you know, it's not like we're in a chase or in the fight and stuff like that. It's not quite the same. But
Time
it's
can
not
be a
as
little more
distinct
fluid.
as
Yeah, when moments matter.
yeah. Yeah. But you also never know when they're gonna matter, right? You can switch fast.
That's a good point.
You sure can. Yeah, you sure
So-
can.
But usually you know pretty quick when the moments start mattering.
So I think you're doing a great job, Phil, introducing your buddies to this. And if they're still friends after you've introduced them to it, then you've done something right.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to share something you love the way you love it, and in so doing, you now don't have friends. like
Yeah.
well, you've done something went badly wrong if that happens.
And it seemed like
You're not doing it right.
It seemed that you and them, you're already like all the group together, like reaping the benefit, some of the benefit at least, right? Just you know.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
they're
think, like,
they're
I think
approaching
at the
it
end of
open
the
mind.
session-
They seem eager. So
Yeah, and shining a sorry, I had to kill a mosquito. Shining a light on the you might have heard like the bang on the
Mosquito.
wall. Yeah. Shining the light on you know, oh look how this moment was awesome, right? When this happened, when you just like
I think
look
shining the
how-
light is important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I think that would be the big advice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
great,
take
like,
the
the two big
time to
advice, the
say,
big-
yeah.
Yeah.
Take the
two big,
time without patronizing them.
Yeah,
It's
the
really
two
important.
big takeaways, like introduce thing one at a time and let them get used to it before you push on the next thing,
Mhm.
and shine the light on oh look how well this went.
Mhm.
the
Look
other
how this
thing I
fighting was
would
exciting.
the other thing I would emphasize for the folks at home, something that Crispy said
No,
right
no,
at the
it's-
start, explain why the rule exists.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that
Yes.
they understand the objective, and make sure that you do not sacrifice fun to
No.
your
Yeah.
shit standard.
Don't take something you enjoy
Yeah.
and turn it into something you don't enjoy.
Yeah. I wish
Yeah.
Crispy was here. He'd be really crushing this.
Yeah,
Because,
you
you know,
guys suck.
Why don't you
Having
guys
fun,
watch all
like,
my
you know,
videos? Actually,
having
And then
fun
get
is,
back to me.
is the end goal of what we're trying to do, right? It's
Yeah.
like,
Right.
Yep.
Sure.
So you don't want to sacrifice that, you know.
Mhm. But it's
We
important to
role
say
play.
why. It's important
Yeah.
to say why, because if
Yeah.
you don't say why, then it just sounds like you're trying to force
Ordering.
something
Yeah.
on your friends, and you're not. You're inviting them to experience something. You're like, hey, you know what, guys? I think this will work really well because this.
Yeah.
Let's
Like what
try it
Jordan
if you
mentioned,
don't
like,
mind.
just keep an
Yeah.
offend everyone, and then you can like play those like all those like solo RPG that they're making.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
now
what you do
it-
with
yeah.
You can
Stranger.
go to RPG Trader
Oh,
and get
my
like one of
solo.
those like numerous solo RPG.
You do that with strangers.
Yeah.
Just gatekeep the shit out of them and basically play with nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then your friends come back, and then
And your friends come back and say, hey, I really want to.
yeah,
play
you
a
know what? I
game.
will be patient with you and explain it to you.
You're my friend. Why wouldn't I want
Why
you to get more out of this hobby
Why
too?
wouldn't I want to help you?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you seem to be doing to be going well. From
I
what
think
you're
it's going
saying,
really well. Yeah.
I'll be interested to having a more follow up in the next.
And my friend that's the GM of the Rifts game, he
Yeah.
seems to really be
Yeah.
really trying to embrace it, like really trying.
That's awesome.
That's
That's
awesome,
awesome.
because like maybe he's gonna try to run it that way at some point in the future too, right?
He's a good GM.
And at some point he's gonna be, at some point you might have to talk about like with the GM burnout and tell them like, now that we have like proactive player, maybe you're gonna burn out less because you can let them drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Good
Which
on
is
you.
good.
That's
I think
great.
you nailed it.
I'm always
Yeah.
excited to hear things like this, like where, hey, I introduced some of these ideas and here's
Yeah.
how it goes. I think you're doing a fantastic job. I'm really glad to hear it's 3 players and not 6.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think that is ideal.
The perfect box.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's the right number. It really is.
Oh, get him on an interview, Phil. Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe.
maybe it could be interesting.
Could happen. He
Yeah.
is a person.
In a little while, yeah. It could be like something like when he's gonna experience, if he wants to, can come. and talk to
I
us.
need to slowly expose him to my extremist views, though.
Yeah.
Slow. I need to do that.
Just so you know, you've been like part of an experiment that we documented online, and we talked about you a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure your friends will love that.
I love that. I told them in passing. They're not watching.
No.
They're not watching. No,
Very few
I can't
watch.
get anyone to watch my show.
No.
I don't. Nobody. Yeah, like people that know me in real life. They know I do this show. Nobody watch.
It's the same
Like,
thing.
all right, that's fine. Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, yeah, all I do is talk shit about you online. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
So
Let's
is that
move
like a good wrap up of this topic? Yeah, I think good advice for people at home and for
Mhm.
ourselves, right? I want to introduce people to better role play, if I may say so.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I think you may.
All right.
I'll allow it, as they say. All right, so shall we? Yeah, go for it.
Let's go for the exposition. You know how it works, Crispy, right?
I am aware. Yes.
The wheel.
The wheel. Let's roll the wheel.
For the folks at home, we spin the things wheel, and then we spin the flavor 2 times.
Yeah.
And then we have to creatively co-create. Co-create? No.
No, well, it's collaboratively create.
Collaborative.
Collaboratively
Creation.
storytell.
So we try to come up with something like that. Whatever has been rolled on the wheel in the flavors that have been rolled, and to make something kind of new and fresh with people that stack on top of each other.
Yeah. Oh!
A minor event. Okay.
Minor
Minor event.
I don't think we've
never
done
done
minor
that
event
before. No, we've never
Okay.
done that. That's gonna be a tough one.
Is it?
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Are those
Because you don't want like
limes?
to. Yes, it's flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a sour flavor.
A
Post-apocalyptic.
post-apocalyptic
Okay.
minor event. Okay, here we go.
Well, there's two flavor.
Few flavors.
And then the second
Minors,
is
not minors. Surprise rifts.
surprise rift.
Oh man.
What is
There's actually
surprise
a
rift?
rift there
Oh.
Okay,
the
okay.
whole time.
Oh.
All right. So rifts, minor event,
And it's
post-apocalyptic.
post-apocalyptic. So there could be a rift open. There's probably a rift.
I would go with a rift opening. It's a minor event in rifts.
already
depending.
a minor event in itself.
Sure.
Is it a minor event? Or is it
Depends on
major?
the size of the rift, but I would say it's a smaller rift, or it's a minor event, so it's not immediately apparent that it's a big problem.
Is it just
So
like
I
one
don't
DB
wanna
that came
make-
out?
I don't want to make the rift the event. I want to make the rift the
Yeah.
cause of the event.
Yes, I agree.
So something came out of the rift to cause an event.
What would be a minor event?
Dunno. How intelligent is this minor event?
It's a post-apocalyptic setting, right? Maybe the rift is the major event, right? Maybe the rift are like a
It's a
it's
minor
in
event.
post-apocalyptic set. Yeah, but like
Oh, you're saying there is a major event as well. I see.
yeah, like there's gonna be major event, and like it's like you kind of have to have a setting, right? Okay, it's a post-apocalyptic game. There's a rift going on, and there's DB coming out, and now it's a problem. And inside of that, there's like this little annoyance that come in, right? It's like I always like to talk about like the big premise of the world that is often too big for the character to interact directly with,
Mm-hmm.
and then those little things that they can that are more like human scale, right?
Yeah.
So I think the human event could be into that kind of human scale, like something
There's
that
a
you
rift
could
opened
ignore
up in the World Cup, potentially.
already. Oh, potentially.
Minor event.
The rift caused the World Cup to be delayed 20 minutes. Yeah. That's
Okay,
kind of
so
major
let's
event.
talk about examples of minor events in other settings so we can get a good framework of what constitutes a minor event. I feel like minor means localized.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the kind of like priestess shaman cult member, like
Yeah, and our
the fish people like preaching in the shopping center. That was kind of minor
Brine
event.
in the Wine,
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah,
minor event was those shadow skulkers.
that's kind of big though.
Is it?
So I would say like a minor event would be the blacksmith is now closed.
Yeah.
Should be open, it's
So
closed.
minor.
Or
A guard.
whatever it is. Like
thing.
it's just something that's unusual. It's not earth-shattering, but it's unusual.
How is that? How is that?
I guess wait. It depends.
How's
Like
that
in the
less
brand
than
of
the blacksmith's taking the day off.
Is the blacksmith taking the day off? But he never takes a day off. Why is he like? Why is he? Or maybe that's a bad example.
The
Maybe
guard
it's more
is
like
never dismembered in the forest before.
But the in the brand of the one example, right?
Yeah.
You said the shadow was a minor event, and I say I kind of say
yeah,
that's
the
kind of major.
Leviathan was the major event.
Yeah, but like it's also like depend on the setting, right? If it's a setting that there is monster, it's more fantastical and stuff like that. Yes, then yes, shadow coming in tower could be a minor event. If it's a more mundane setting, then it's not, right? So there's
No,
this
it's a high magic setting.
yeah, it's a high magic setting. So yeah, I think that's something that maybe I didn't at the time. I think that we weren't clear quite on that, right? We might have like
I think it was
some
medium.
miscommunication.
Probably, I would say medium.
But
Medium magic settings.
yeah,
Usually high magic or low magic.
yeah, it's medium magic, I guess.
What's a medium magic?
It's magic. It's not everybody can do magic. It's not mundane. You don't see like the street of the lamp street are not like lit up by magic. They're still used like regular mundane. Magic is not used for mundane stuff.
Okay. It's like a
But it's
grim,
you-
dark, maybe D&D setting.
Well, it
Probably
doesn't
less
necessarily have to be grim dark, but yeah, could be.
Just
Like,
trying to-
You could say that probably Warhammer Fantasy would be like medium magic. Yeah, there's magic definitely, but it's
Yeah.
kind of dangerous and it's not used lightly, right?
just- Anyways, so a minor event as minor as the blacksmith being closed.
Well, maybe more than that. Maybe it would be something like a
The
rift
guard run
opens,
away.
everyone's dog is missing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it really important that the dog? I mean, no, it's just your pet,
it is.
but
Yeah.
the dogs are gone. Where did the dogs go? Is it major or minor? The dogs all come back. The dogs all what? They have a mark on them. So
Yeah.
what happened? Oh, it was just a rift, but nothing came out. Then the dogs were missing. Who let the dogs out? Who? And why do they have a mark on them?
Yeah.
This is minor. I mean, it's not
What do
earth
you
shattering.
mean
It's not
there?
like the world is going to end, but
What do you mean? They have a mark on the dog.
they have a light patch of fur that wasn't there before.
Brand.
Almost like a brand.
How do you
Yes.
know if they're missing?
They were gone for hours.
But they're back now. So
They're back now.
Let's give
Okay.
it a
Oh,
couple
that's
days.
oh,
Let's give it a
that's
couple
fucking
days.
interesting. That's fucking interesting. I love that. I love that because now you're not chasing the dog because like they're
No.
all gone missing for a day or so, and then they come back. They came back one after the other, and now they all have like a mark on them, like a
Yeah.
patch of a
patch of white fur on all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
on one ass cheek or whatever, right?
Yes.
All those things. Yeah.
One on their haunch,
Flank.
or one haunch.
Yeah.
All of them in the same place.
Yeah, that's interesting. I love that.
What do we need to do here in the exposition? Do we need to explain the mark? I feel like we should explain why there's a mark.
And why only on dogs?
And why?
is it
Yeah.
related to a rift?
Well, it's probably like some DB that called the dog to him somehow, did something to them, and then sent them back. And now, like the dogs are, you kind of look them suspiciously, right? What the fuck happened? Like somebody did something to my dog.
So
But
dogs,
the dogs don't
back-
behave any differently.
No, he behaves normally, but
He's always.
can you trust him now, right? It's like,
Yep.
there's another important aspect here. It's post-apocalyptic.
Yep.
yeah.
What's the apocalypse?
Well, there's no more like it's
Because the
post-nuclear.
rift
so there's-
comes afterwards.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
surprise
Rifts
rift.
is actually
was already
post-apocalypse. Yeah.
yeah.
But now it's a surprise rift. The point of surprise rift is that you're now connected to the world of rift.
Yeah.
So
But
there's rift.
you probably like if you want to keep
We're
it
not
simple,
rift
because it's not the big deal, right? Let's nuclear winter or whatever. It's desert everywhere
Mhm.
because there's been like years of a nuclear winter. You're past that
right.
now.
Is that what we're saying? Like a nuclear winter something?
If you want to keep it simple, right? So now you're kind of like in the desert on the other end, on the other side of nuclear winter, because I know you like desert. And
Yeah.
dogs are kind of important too
Apocalyptic,
because like
it's not.
they're not
like
just pet, right?
sepia
You rely
everywhere.
on them. Sorry, what?
It's supposed to be a sepia filter on everything in the post-apocalyptic.
Yes.
and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think, Crispy? What's our apocalypse? You're the guest of honor today.
I would not go the nuclear winter. I
Yeah.
would do something different. Let's say that
Water.
instead of nuclear winter, let's say it's a biological thing.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I'm more of that. Yeah.
And like there's some kind of biological pathogen or something that
Is
Yeah.
it rage zombies?
Okay, it's a manufacturer virus.
yeah, or
in
something
Dogs
like
are-
that.
Dogs are immune to it. Whatever.
Yeah.
it is.
Dogs have
Yeah.
never ever been subject to this, although other species, other animals have.
Mhm.
And so dogs have a elevated position in this post-apocalyptic.
Especially birds. Birds are a menace.
Yeah, birds are
Yeah.
hated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Birds are killed on sight.
Yeah.
Is dog's interesting because like people can rely on dog, especially in the
Yes, they're our best
post-apocalyptic,
friends.
right?
Yeah.
Good
Well,
boy.
yeah, and they're not just pet. They're used for work and shit like
Yep.
that. They guard
Yep.
your shelter and they help you hunt or find and scavenge stuff like that.
So
Yeah.
everyone has a dog. Everyone has a
yeah.
dog.
cats could be interesting as well because cats are already kind of like shifty.
Yes.
So
Really good at chasing birds too.
very good at chasing bird, and also like useful to keep the vermin out. But like,
Yes.
let's go with dogs. You know,
Now, well, the cats didn't get marked. Just
No,
the dogs.
Cats didn't get marked, just the dogs.
Yeah. they didn't disappear and they didn't get marked.
I like that as a minor event because though it has all sorts of potential, it doesn't.
Should we
seem-
explain it though?
Should we explain what's going on?
Yeah.
So,
In the game,
And keep it minor. And keep it minor.
Yeah, I could show that in the game. I could show that in the game and not really explain it.
enjoy.
And then like if the player go investigate it, then we're gonna figure out together, right? Now we're gonna
Mhm.
and it could be like, you know, very minor, right? Just like, you know, just like this DB came in, you thought Doug was cool, he didn't have them in his world, you wanted to see all of them and get to know them.
Sure.
Throwing a shot out there.
Yeah.
Psychic. Okay.
Yeah.
Psychics are
Yeah.
rifts.
Yeah.
Psychic DB comes out, attracts the dog.
Yes.
Some sort of gross slug thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And then it puts like Star Trek earwigs in all the dogs. I don't know.
Right. Except
something
that
similar
that's
to
what
that.
caused the white fur is that the process that it used.
Yeah. I'm saying something like that. It doesn't have to
Sure.
be earwigs. It could have been through the haunch.
Wait, maybe if
I was
They're
going a
all
different
obviously-
direction.
They're all
I was
obviously corrupted.
going to go a different direction. I was going to say psychic, but I was going to go with dog boys, and that the rift they called the dogs, and it was like a Lone Star facility, and they just used the genetic material to because they wanted to make sure that they had, you know, fresh genetic material for their for dog boys. And so they
didn't do anything to the dogs.
They didn't do anything to the dogs. It's a minor event. They just
they just
took the
harvested
dogs.
something. Yeah, I like
That's
that.
all they
Yeah.
did. They just took the dog's DNA.
Yeah.
Because there's so many dogs in this post-apocalyptic world because they were seen as the clean animal,
And they've been bred, these dogs, to be extremely useful in a high tense combat situation.
Yeah,
So let's use
stronger,
genetics of these dogs.
faster.
I like that.
Stronger breed of dog boy.
So
Yes.
the people are not sure, like something happened to the dog, like they temper with the dog somehow, but not really. They didn't
really.
like add anything to the dog. They just like took a sampling of, and then that left the
Yeah.
mark.
That left a mark.
But yeah, I
I
like
would
that.
like to throw a wrinkle in it.
Okay, wrinkle
Yeah.
away.
Don't make it major though.
I'm gonna, and you know, obviously, take it from here if you want it. But
Yeah, people listening at home, right? You know, those are just
Yeah.
idea. You take what you like, and if you want to throw it in your game,
obviously, the other thing is they don't mean to mess with the dog,
no,
but
no, yeah,
There's a complication. Yeah.
the dogs start kind of
The dogs are now
going
psychic.
wrong with them.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
they
yeah?
start like chewing on their paws. I don't know, some sort of
Ah.
obsessive thing, or they could just get mad and.
I'd go weird with it.
Yeah,
I would
that's what
say
wanna do. I don't
now
wanna
the dogs from time to time, they'll see dogs, two dogs, not acting as regular dogs. They're just staring at one another. They just
Yeah.
stand there staring. And what's happening is the dogs have, as part of that sampling in that Lone Star facility, they have some psychic abilities.
God,
And now the dogs are communicating with other dogs psychically.
nice.
yeah. I like.
Still minor, doesn't really change anything.
I would be very subtle about it if you like, and I would kind of keep that like as an ace in the sleeve, and maybe like bring
Maybe.
that later
Mhm.
because I would let the player just like I would let just the uncertainty, like, yeah, something happened to Doug, they get their back, they seem to behave normally,
Just normal. Yeah. I
just,
like
just
that.
like-
you know, and
it's
let
total
the player torture themselves about that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
They'll
dog.
find out, and they might find out about the risk guy. And be like, "What'd
Yeah.
you do with the dogs?" Like, we didn't really do anything. Dude.
We just took a little bit of DNA.
Like,
sample.
yeah,
That's
right, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna torture you until you tell me.
Right.
I'm like, no, I
Yeah.
swear to God.
And then he coughs up. Well, you know, we actually needed that DNA because this breed, it turns out, and the reason why we took all of them is because
Yeah, or
we have this
in our
secret
dimension.
project to, make a much better dog boy.
Mhm.
Yeah, they come from a different dimension, right? Maybe like in their dimension they had like the same kind of virus, but their dog weren't immune.
All dogs were gone.
Yeah.
All, like
So
maybe
all dogs are
they
gone.
lost
No, it's
all their dogs. So
So they're gonna clone
But
yours.
then there's like a neighboring town.
mhm.
The dogs got called, but they never went back.
And they never came back.
Oh.
And so like that other town, they're like, hey, our dogs went missing.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Or
That's
one of
interesting.
them, or they all come back, but now one's sick, and we've never had a sick dog before.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh,
we
they
nailed
got
it.
the virus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That'd be interesting if what they did took away the immunity.
Took away the immunity that they had naturally.
Interesting.
I think we nailed it. I think that's very
Nailed
interesting
it.
because, like, just the fact that we think about that, right? This other town, or maybe the dog
Mhm.
becomes, it's minor event that can
Mhm.
lead to more juice if you want to press it, right?
Right.
Or it could
think
be
that-
totally benign.
Yeah, it could be benign.
Or it can,
which is fine.
it can just be something, just a little something to just bother the player a bit.
Mhm.
Just
Love
throw
it.
something in the back of the mind that say, I don't know
Love
about that thing, right? So
Yeah. I don't trust dogs.
remind them like the mark on the haunch, like once in a while.
Yeah.
The mark on the haunch looks angry today.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He's licking his butt, like where the mark is.
Or like it's a litter of puppies is born, and they all have the same mark.
If they all
Oh,
have the
yeah.
mark.
Like what? Oh, it's now being passed on. It's
The
actually part of the
mother's mother.
genetics now.
Mark and wines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I think we nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
But there's another thing we need to do.
Yeah.
Here we go again. We need to talk
Oh.
about those the wheel of rants.
The wheel.
All right. Here
So
we
there
go.
you go. We pick a topic, the topic that always come back, like in the D&D YouTube, there's always the same topic that come back, and then like people talk about it. So now we decided to make a game out of it.
Exposing the lore
Exposing
of
the
the
lore.
world.
Oh man, that's a very linked to the topic that we had today, right?
Mhm.
Interesting.
That's the trickiest thing.
Exposing the lore of the world.
Because the problem with it
Oh,
is
it a
that
random
the
door.
player characters know the lore of the world typically.
Yeah.
And so telling them something that their character would already know is very tricky.
There's a few ways you can go about it, right?
Yes, there are.
You can go the Bible at the start.
Mhm.
You can do the session 0 when you agree on the lore of the world together,
Yeah.
which I would prefer to the previous one. Or what we do with the co-creation, where we give them
Because no one
Get-
reads.
an agreement on the big line. No.
Mhm.
And also, if you put the lore in the big Bible and you get them to read, they might, even if they read it, they might not remember. And now they know that there's this thing on paper, and they want to. They don't want to deroll to that, so they're gonna ask question. They say, "Oh, what was it? What was the name of the king again? And what was the favorite flavor of of soda drink that they use in this region?"
Or they're reluctant to do anything
Yeah,
Right.
because they don't want to be wrong.
Yeah. If you're going to expose the lore, the worst thing you can do is just lore dumps. No one's going to listen to
Yes.
that. No one's going to remember. And there's going to be one guy that's taking notes. He's not going to refer back to the notes. And when he does, it's going to be super disruptive to the game. Oh, wait a second. Let me just look through my notes. No, it's my preference. If you can, and it's kind of threading the needle. It's not easy to do, but if you can, sprinkle lore through the game with your NPCs.
yeah.
Your NPCs
And-
should know the lore in and out.
Yeah,
Or
the
they don't.
NPC, and the narration, right?
Yep.
And you can be vague, and you can let some gap and let the player
Leave gaps, be very
Yeah.
cryptic about it if you have to. I'm not against if you playing a game like we played that OSR game, Worlds Without Number, and there was
Yeah.
a lore check in that, and you roll, and it was Rick, and he rolled, and he got a success, and I just said, here's it is. I tried to keep it as brief as I could, but I think you can do that, but preferable to that is to have your NPCs be talking about what's on their minds. That's lore.
Mhm.
And if the NPCs don't care about it, then why bring it up? Like if it's not, then maybe it's, don't flex on your friends that you wrote 1,000-page backstory to your world. Like if that's what you're doing, you're just trying to dump lore on them. Oh man, just write a book. Like spare us. Just write the book.
Don't even fucking write a book.
Don't even write a book. Bags, back.
No, because like that's something like that annoys me, right? Like people that are world builder, right? The lore and the world is a place for the characters to evolve in, right? Like when you see like those, you read those bad sci-fi, those bad fantasy book, or you see those bad sci-fi movie where the character are just a vehicle to expose the lore, right? Because you have a writer that is a world builder. He created this cool world in his mind, and now he wants to present it to you. So he put some character in it that goes on adventure to show you the world, and that's fucking annoying.
Super annoying.
And because what we care about is characters, and in role-playing game, it's the player character, right? So you don't go super fancy with your lore, because that should not be the focus of the game. You're not there to impress the player, your friends, about like, oh, this cool world you created. You're there to have an adventure together, a story together, right?
And just to kind of tie it back to my experience with these guys, because there is a lot of lore in Horizon now.
There is, yeah.
And so like I want to stick to the very simplicity of the game. I don't know, that's just because that's what I want to do, because I'm a bitch like that. But like I probably should just forget it all and do it whatever. But I don't know, it's interesting. Anyways, so I noticed that in that first game, my friends who are used to the that traditional whatever style, they described that first session as there's a lot of world building. I didn't really realize that that's what was happening, but just like kind of describing the scene and having really good description, and NPCs that have attitudes or have expectations because that's how things are in the culture or whatever. That does a lot of work. I think, Crispy, you're right in that the NPCs are, I would say, the easiest way to get the lore out in a in-character way. I wonder if there is a proportion or a portion of the lore that should come from there, and portion that, like, what's too much coming from an NPC? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like eventually your NPC is just like the lore bot, and you want to really
and then it's too much, right?
Yeah. And that's what happened with that AI, with that Naomi AI.
Yeah.
Because they were like asking these questions. I'm like, okay, I got to kill this, because I don't want that.
But it's also like, it's again a case where like role play solve everything. Like, what would the character wants to know, like, about all those historical detail. Like, people in real life don't care about, like, people in real life don't fucking know anything about the fucking world, right? Why suddenly like you play a role playing game, your character like should like ask all those questions, like 10,000 questions, right? Like your character is gonna know more about this fictional world than you do about like the world that you've been living in. It's like, role play your character, right? Like you want to know what's important for you in the moment. You're trying to achieve something. You're not just trying to learn about this world, right? It's like nobody does. You just live in this world. It's normal it's a normal world for you. You don't care about like all those little detail and those little fantasy thing, right? Because like it's supposed to be normal for you. And people in chat talk about Dark Souls, right? And because Dark Souls is known to have like this weird lore that they don't, and they say you shouldn't do it the Dark Soul way. And I think actually there's a lot to learn about Dark Soul and the way it does it, because in Dark Soul you don't have cinematic. They don't force feed you the lore down your throat. The lore is done through environmental and like the environment. So if you take your time and you look at stuff, and you can do that as a GM in your description, right? There's a statue of the founder of the kingdom, and you can name it there, right? In the square. There you go. Now you're just like giving some information about the lore, about somebody that's important, stuff like that. But it's in the description of the environment. Yeah, very brief. You don't have to go like super deep into it about like all like you don't tell us all his story.
Oh, do you remember that game I watched where we had that huge lore dump about aboleths? Remember that? Oh,
Yeah.
don't do it that way.
Yeah.
Come up with some way. Just don't do that. Don't talk about aboleths and their deep lore and the deep history and going back thousands of years and you know, don't do that. It's not.
Yeah. And
whatever you do.
another thing,
just don't
another
do
thing
that.
you can do if you want to do some little drop of lore,
Mhm.
you like in something like people say in Dark Souls they do like an item description, and you don't have necessarily item description in the same way, but you kind of do also. If the guy you find a sword, why not have the scabbard decorated with the scene of in our wall would be like Saint Michael fighting Satan, right? Like and killing the dragon and stuff like that, or Saint George killing the dragon, like have something like that, right? And you can just drop that, and now you say that's a myth that exists in the world, right?
And that's something I'm doing.
Detail about it.
That's something I'm doing with the that shop generator. Is that I'll attach like company names on them and like, just sort of like populating these proper nouns into the zeitgeist. Is that a
it's putting it into the world, and now it exists. It's part of the world.
And there was like also in the Horizon, like the thing like in the Horizon game, the name of the system too would tell you something about the world, right?
Sure.
And that's there's the Bezos system, right? And well, that's might be linked to something, right? You can make some assumption that it's going to be different than if you go to
New Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam, right? Yeah.
Sure.
The
usual assumption, right? Yeah.
I'm actually having them, just as a kind of aside, I'm actually having them go to New Amsterdam. There's no gate travel over there.
Right.
In the gates.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna solve some mysteries over there. I'm making it canon.
Hey, go for it, man.
It's canonical.
It's canonical. Canonically, we're married.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Like
good for you.
Like Flame Zombie saying, my last campaign I had Mirror of the Fall of the Monstrous Race and the Rise of Human in Gondorian. You see,
that's a great way to do lore dump. Just a quick thing like that. It's great.
Yeah, it gives some like it bases your world in some history.
Yes,
in a way that you don't have to beat the player on the head with it, right? You just feel it. It's not like force fed down your throat.
Art is
right?
a great trick, actually.
It is, and
yes.
Art's great for this. I also think that Max you had touched on something that I hear a lot when this subject comes up, the lore subject, and that is that, well, my character, I don't know, but my character would know, so it's okay for me to ask this because my character should know that. I don't know. I don't know if your character would know that because, like you said, Max, how many people really do understand even history from 50 years ago, or let alone the deep history of aboleths in Golarion, or whatever. You hit things with a sharp stick. You know everything about the sharp stick. Do you need me to tell you that too? I don't think it's that excuse, which I hear quite often. Well, no, Crispy. Well, how are you going to handle the fact that my character knows things that I as a player don't know? I don't know. Maybe we'll just assume that your character doesn't know that then. Because most people don't know a lot outside of their immediate. We don't. Anyway, that's my take.
That's something I'm struggling with now is the question of would my character know?
Yeah.
And, I guess the move is just say no. Your character doesn't know anything,
or you just say, say they know this. Yeah.
Just keep your call.
And it's also where the co-creation can come in handy because, you can make assumption about the world because we agreed upon the big line of the world and those small details.
Those details
they don't matter that much, right?
And maybe they do matter. But I would say, Max, that keeping with the theme of this stream. When they're comfortable with all the other things,
Yes.
then I think and you've developed and you'd say, look, this is a high trust game, guys. It's a high trust game. It's not a low trust game.
Mhm.
Then I think that you could go to the co-creation and just say, look, I trust you. This is a high trust game. Go for it, man. Go for it.
I've prepped nothing.
Or say something
You should know
and
that I've prepped nothing.
so I think that's my preferred answer. Your answer, which is the
Yeah.
okay.
The real answer is co-creation.
Yeah.
100% solves.
It does.
Or
If they're not there yet, then be patient with them, and they
But
can
it's
get
also
there.
like for me, like and that goes with the co-creation as well. But a big part of the answer is like, don't make the lore and the world the star of the show.
Yes.
Character of the star of the show, right?
Yes.
Keep keep it very simple and keep it like flexible and
keep
You know,
it
you just,
localized and tonal.
But what
Yeah.
about I spent hours plotting out all
Yeah,
of
don't
the
do that.
heraldry of this house for 1,000 years, and
Well, then we'll just do that. We'll use that.
they just sit there staring. Are they gonna? They have to ask me about the Baron. I have to give you his genealogy going back 17 generations.
You guys are probably wondering why the Griffin has 3 crowns on there.
Well, you know that the Griffin, ancient symbol of this Baron for 17 generations, and then 15 minutes later, you're still talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
And
solo.
also, like for most character, that's something you wouldn't know,
No.
but it might be something that the Baron would tell you, right? Oh,
Sure.
the Griffin has been a symbol of my family for 17 generation.
Yeah.
You got
Let
this
him say it.
crown when we killed those 3 kings.
Actually,
but,
it's 13 generations.
And we don't talk about that, the 14th one.
Yeah.
It's-
But yeah,
Nailed it.
and what Shergall said there, like in a TV show, they spend an hour on the lore each episode. No, exactly, and you discover it through the plot and the story being like and the character moving to the world if they do it right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oftentimes there is a shitty lore dump.
Yeah.
Yes.
And-
And that's a shitty show.
And exactly. And it usually gets criticized. Oh, look at
Yeah.
this exposition dump, right?
Yeah.
It gets criticized, rightfully so.
Yeah.
I hate it when it's couched in like, well, actually, girl boss is
Yeah, you
like
would
the most
think
common
that.
way to do exposition dumps. It's like,
Of
Yeah,
course,
well,
you
actually,
would think
girl
that.
boss.
Yeah. You see, man, you don't know anything. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think we nailed it. Very very applicable advice.
Well,
And I
practical.
think it's a good spot. Practical. Yeah, I think it's a good spot to wrap it up. Right? Anything else on 3 hour? There you go. Right?
I have a quick question for you, Crispy.
Go for it, man.
Did you have fun?
I had a blast. Fun doesn't even begin to touch what I've had tonight.
There you go.
But you did have fun, right?
I did have fun.
Okay, good.
Did you have fun, Phil?
Yeah, I did. Did you have fun, Max?
Oh yeah, I did, man. Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
a-
It's good talking to you again. And like it's an old school, right? It's been too long.
It has been.
We gotta get a game soon.
We gotta
Maybe
get it.
we'll- we gotta
I need
run
life to
Brian-
slow down.
Brian and the wine.
Yeah, we could go
Back
back to
to
that. Like
Brian.
I quite like this character I had, right? And I want to explore more of him.
What do you think, Crispy? Stick with Brian and the wine.
Brian and the wine. There you go.
All right.
Brian and the wine.
There's also an announcement I want to make.
Oh.
I'm gonna transition to. Okay. No, I'm
Transition.
kidding.
Got a long way to go, Max. Long way
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
You don't think I can pass? I
No.
shaved the beard.
No.
I got a long hair already.
Wow, he's brave and bold.
Yeah, stunning and brave. No,
Stunning-
I just want to say, like, on the next Game Master Inside, I'm gonna be on, right? But the next
Oh,
one is
okay.
not next
We're
week.
back in the
because-
GMIs.
Yeah, next week is a member only stream, so there's no stream basically. Like it's gonna be
Mhm.
the last Friday of the month, like so the 27th. But on the July 3rd, I'm gonna be on, and the topic is gonna be about character advancement and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
More or less.
Nice.
Bear and Doc Flamingo is gonna be there as well. I think it's
Oh,
gonna be a
Doc's
good
on.
show. Yeah,
Right
it's
on.
gonna be should be a good show, a fun show. And the next day, Saturday, we're gonna be back here with as long as everybody's having fun. So that's how it's gonna be.
All right. Well, that's how it is then.
And that's how it is.
That was an exposition dump on what to expect.
Announcement. You have anything to announce, guy? That is your chance.
Yeah, Crispy, you got anything you want to announce?
I've been an author that I interviewed on my channel before has got a new project, and I'm going to be interviewing him about his project on Monday, this coming
nice.
Monday. So keep an eye out for that. We'll do that one live, so people could ask this author questions about his new project. I have the first project successfully delivered and shipped, and I have the book in my hands. And he's got another one that he's doing. So I'm going to be interviewing him on Monday of next week.
Awesome. What time?
Cool.
I believe that'll be 7 p.m. Eastern or Central for you. Central. Eastern will be 8 p.m.
Yeah. All right. So
All right.
there you go. On the Tables Runner Crispy channel, right?
Yeah. So check it out. I'll put the announcement out tomorrow so people have time to cancel their other plans and come drop in and say hello.
Exactly.
Well, everyone here should have updated their calendar by now.
Yes, I expect you all here.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to have a follow-up about this game you're doing, Phil. We're gonna have like 2 more sessions there next time we talk, right?
Ideally, there's 2 more.
Nice.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world, which
right on.
It is not, but you know.
Thank
thank you very much very much, guys, for joining me tonight. Thank you, Crispy, for coming talk to us.
Pleasure.
And thank you for the people that watch live and people that watch on the replay. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe. And come back in 2 weeks. And tomorrow, and not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, Monday, go on Table Runner Crispy to see this interview. And then in almost 2 weeks, go to the GMI channel, the Legend of Myth channel, to come and chat with us. I'll put an announcement. And have a good night. Take care. God bless.
God bless.